What is up? It is Wednesday night. We're doing a mock draft. We talked about this for weeks, but we waited for the draft because why? Sleeper doesn't do IDP players.
Yeah, I know,
until
man.
after the draft. So I'm excited because I'm tired of doing offense only all the damn time. How are you guys, man?
Doing good.
Excited, man. I've been wanting to do this for a while. We were talking about this for so many weeks. It's like, man,
right?
When are we gonna get this done?
Yeah, I know, right? We'll probably do a little bit more throughout the like continuation as mini camp goes on. Rookies are installing, so I'm gonna do this. The one last randomizer right now. If you guys are watching, I did promise 3. This will be the last one. I did 2 off stream, and now here's a third one. This is where you guys are at. So you got Donflict, Wilson, Raster, 2002, myself at 5th. Quacer Tops, and I mess up your names, I'm sorry, but Bill Walls, Roadrunner. You got Mark here at the bottom corner, or bottom little screen there. That's Mark there at 10, and then Brian. Oh wow, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh man,
you guys are gonna be sniping each other all night.
Sure will be.
Oh
man. And then Anthony.
Anthony got 12.
What's up, man? All right, so that's our draft order. Just go ahead and get it started.
Anthony and Brian. All right.
I'm hoping everyone's here. If not, then we're just gonna use sleeper ADP. So we did tell him we'd start around this time. So Conflict, I hope you're here because you're number 1. I see. There he is. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 live dots. Let's just get it on. Here we go. So I don't know if all these guys have done IDP. We've met them all today. They're all fresh new faces. So hopefully they like us and hopefully we become friends. If not, it's all good. Nobody we're all not everyone's cup of tea. Wilson.
I mean JJ, come on. That makes sense. Come on.
He's number 1. If Wilson times out, Anthony, I'm telling you right now.
He's gonna come after him already. Huh?
No, because he's done this before. And he's already through halfway. This is a bad spot in between you guys. Yeah.
Oh,
so you guys, all 3 of you guys are gonna be like hitting each other. Yeah, Wilson. Oh wow, okay. I knew I shouldn't have banned him. I should have banned him. I thought about it too. This is his 3rd strike, Anthony. This is his 3rd strike. 3rd. That's your boy. He's done. I don't care. He's done. He's done this in the previous.
I mean, it could be something as simple as that he's it's slow. It's slow coming in.
Oh, come on, dude.
Nope. All right. That's it. Anthony, I'm sorry, man. I know that's your boy, but
Bijan.
This is it. This is not the first time he's done this.
Banned.
Yeah. I'm literally, if he joins any other redraft or any mock draft, I'm kicking him out every time.
Brady says, give him a break, man. He's probably pooping.
No, he's done this before, Braden. How are you, man? He's done this before. I don't care. He knows. And he's like what? A big dog in your guys' league, right? Like he's like a main head honcho in your guys' organization, right? So I don't know, man.
Same thing with mine though. My sleeper's not working.
Your sleeper's not working? That's not good.
I need to reset. Whatever.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the. Is it
it's
too
just
early?
Regular,
right? Yeah, I kept it. I don't know. Did I do I know it's.
I don't think it's PPR. I didn't see it anywhere.
Wow, I might have messed up, but it's all right. But no. So I don't know. If Wilson doesn't draft, he doesn't draft. But he's done. He better show up. He's got 15 rounds to do it. If he shows up in the last one, he knows he's better. He's an ambassador. We have no. Yeah, I don't understand. This isn't the first time he's done this to us specifically. This is his 3rd time. He did it before. The first time he came in, he got mad that it didn't start right away when he joined because we were having issues on Hardpoint. The second time he did the same thing.
This is crazy, like dude.
Right? Am I missing something? Maybe it is PPR. I don't know.
What'd you guys get? Oh, all right. So we got JJ, Chase,
Taylor.
Bijan, McCaffrey. I selected AJ Brown there at the 5th. I almost went with Taylor, but I like AJ Brown, man. He's just too good. I think
I leave
I have
out and in every time I want to draft.
I have an interesting thing about AJ Brown. This might be a hot take. I don't know if he's gonna. I think this is gonna be a really good year for him. Because I don't think they can afford all those guys next season. And I'm looking at all these pieces. Everyone else is younger, and he seems to be the odd man out.
This is why I went Saquon. I was like, with the people behind me, I better go running back because I already know what they're doing.
So I
Yep. See, I knew it. I was like, I better pick it right back up now.
Yeah, see what we got here.
And
we can't reduce it. I was thinking about going 30 seconds. I wasn't sure if we were a minute. What do you guys want to do?
I'm okay.
Oh, you guys are picking right now. Hold on.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I want to do. I'll do
As long as we're paying attention, I mean, that's the biggest thing.
the first 4 rounds. I need one of you to kind of pay attention to sleeper app too.
Mm-hmm.
And let me know if we need to show it. But yeah. I'm probably gonna reduce it here. What do you after round 4 maybe?
Kenneth over Najee.
Well, it's hard because we're gonna go round 6. We're gonna start going IDP. Round 5, people, things are gonna start changing.
Yeah.
So I think that it might get much harder. Yeah, it might get much harder.
This guy got Patrick and Travis.
I mean, that's not a bad
man. That's a stack.
It really isn't. That's what I'm saying. It really isn't.
Yeah, I know, right?
See, I almost went Eckler. I just don't like his status is up in the air, and I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
So
don't know where he's going to be, what the team's going to be on.
He's good for well, be all right.
This guy's loading up on receivers. Got Garrett Wilson, CD. Not bad, not bad.
Oh, that's good. That's smart.
I like that combo.
Oh, I do too. Mm-hmm.
So this is Dynasty. If anybody's listening, we didn't know. All right, here we go.
So what do you think he's going to do before he does it?
Well, he's got to go running back here.
There's no doubt that he has to go, and I don't think
is he going Gibbs?
I was.
Oh, it's not working. What the hell?
I wonder.
It's not working right now.
Mine doesn't either. So that's the thing. It wasn't going for me. So I think he's going to go Josh Jacobs.
It is sitting there. I don't know how much he believes in Josh Jacobs, though. Especially we got ETN sitting right there.
Yeah,
Josh Jacobs. It's just it's a safer one. It's a safer bet.
I'm gonna have to close sleeper on my phone and then redo it. That's what I did.
Every time I have to do my pick, I have to go out and then come back in. I don't know why.
Every time?
Every single time.
Oh, that's weird.
Not good.
It's not
good.
It's
not updating at all. I don't have that issue.
All right, mine's back up.
Yeah, I got everything working fine.
So let's see. After Jonathan Taylor went CD Lamb, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, first QBs off the board. Saquon Barkley, Breece Hall, Austin Eckler, and Diggs at the turn with Hill, St. Brown, Walker, and he got himself the stack. B. Walls got himself a stack at Kelsey.
That's a smart move. I mean,
yes.
But my only fear is
going to be in for another 3 years, man.
Me too. But my fear is for him is that does he have any running backs? Are any running backs going to be there for him on the turn?
He'll have something. He'll have something. So then after Kelsey pick Wilson, Harris, Jacobs, Cup, Waddle, Etienne, Adams. Let's see if he grabs another receiver.
Look at this. Justin Jefferson and Devontae Adams. That's just so you got two of the best receivers. That worked. But you better go running back.
How do you guys feel about Adams this year, though?
Well, it depends on where he's playing, I guess.
I think
he's apparently not wanting to be in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
I don't think it matters where he goes, though. I think he's still going.
I don't think it does.
Still going to be productive.
Yeah, a premier wide receiver, no matter what. We're going to have great production, great numbers.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Gibbs.
There you go, Jahmyr.
That's so crazy. how crazy the Lions just kind of like they do not like Swift, man. I feel bad for Swift, bro. Hey, that's fine. He went to Eagles and he
Dude, I haven't believed in Swift for years. I've been saying for years, like, hey, don't Dalvin Cook and Swift. I've been saying for years, don't draft them. I'm telling you, man.
This guy,
they
Christian
always get
McCaffrey
hurt.
and Tony Pollard.
Ugh.
Oh, I'll take his one last good year. His one last good year.
Eric Henry, hey, it works for this year. It does.
At the third, it's crazy how he's falling in redraft. This is going to be interesting in redraft leagues, man. In redraft leagues, I see Henry going higher.
Oh yeah, I think he's still a first or second rounder. I mean, late first,
Dynasty,
early second.
What are you even trading for this guy anymore?
A third. That's just what it is. It's a 1 year deal.
I think the owner's really going to want a third, though.
No, if you're an owner of Derrick Henry, you're thinking I should be getting at least a second, and if not a second in a third, second and a fourth. But
I think
reality comes in and says that I'm only getting from 1 year.
Yeah, I think Derrick Henry is one of those guys where it's like
it's working.
He's gonna be
dude. He has Harris, Chubb, and Taylor.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just got stacked at running back.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking that Derrick Henry can be a potential outlier and still run for another couple of seasons, but the production is gonna get reduced. I think he's on a fall. It's just a lot of tread on those tires.
Well, there went T. Higgins.
There we're going. There's all the receivers going there.
Yeah. Here we go. This is. I love how all three of you are at the end here.
I wonder if we're all thinking the same thing. That's why I really want to see what's going on.
I don't know. Anthony's got his weird. He's always got a weird system. I like drafting with Anthony though. You ever catch one of their shows lately? Now that they're back. By the way, guys, if you guys don't know, Anthony here runs his own show. It's the Get Right Fantasy Network. They do freaking mock drafts every Friday night, and then Monday night they evaluate every team. So,
is it weird that I avoided Swift, Mixon, and Cook?
No.
And Kamara?
No. I think we're all avoiding those three.
Those three. Like the plague. Like, I saw those
three. I saw those three and I was like, I'm out.
I don't see. The thing is, the Eagles are weird. Like, I don't know what you're gonna get with them. And trust me, I know, because I'm in a situation where I have
thinking the same right now, aren't we? Because I'm literally looking at receivers. That's funny.
Swift could have a really good year and put out what Miles Sanders had last year.
He could, but Eagles, you just don't know what you're going to get with them.
Right. I think the offense will change a little bit, though.
I still think they have three running backs that could play well.
For the record, Wilson said it started at 6 points and Get Right. All right. So 6 p.m. Okay.
All right, I got you. I understand.
So, guys, damn you, Brian. I want to send
this. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was looking the whole time. Like, forget all those other 5 running backs ahead of him.
Look, Wilson's back. I see the green dot.
Yeah.
You guys think it's crazy that QJ went before the other two people in the Chargers?
I do think it's crazy. I think it's good for Dynasty. For Dynasty, it's going to be great.
Oh, but this is Dynasty. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, this is Dynasty. That's why I chose him.
Yeah, the Dynasty is going to be great. It makes sense. I mean, what to do.
I think you'd be all right with him there.
Yeah.
It's just hard right now. Me looking at the people that don't have running backs, it's going to be tough. I guess you just say, you know what? I'm just not going to get running backs this year. You're going to.
Right. I'll get them later in life. It's all good.
I think wide receiver, you still have some diamonds in the rough because once again, this is Dynasty, so you have some chances to do something.
Oh man. Do I?
Right, so what does he do? What does he do? Let me see.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Let's
I
see.
don't like this. I'm gonna have to do it. I will have to do it. I'm gonna take
Keenan
a
Allen.
chance. As damn.
Let's see. I want to see what he does. I'm interested.
All right.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. I don't mind that at all.
All right.
You know, he's looking for it, coming back around, guys.
what you talking about? You don't know nothing.
you know what he's looking for, coming back around.
You don't
Trying to
know
get that
nothing.
double stick. Somebody
Oh,
take
man.
Lamar. Somebody take Lamar.
That's 8 picks. We probably should have shut up and just because you know what? It's gonna come up for us. It's gonna come back around for us. We're gonna get the same treatment.
Oh, I know, right?
You don't know what I got.
I know you got nothing right now, and you're not gonna get anything if you got no Lamar.
And
It's
no,
so
I'm not
weird.
gonna get freaking Voldemort. That guy can go piss off. That guy can go piss off. Damn. Okay.
Michael Pittman. I
It's
like.
kind of weird though, because usually I go running back
What's
kind
up,
of in the
Peanut?
beginning, but like I feel almost obligated to take receivers just because they're going so fast.
Yeah.
All right.
Just not
So
used to it, but I think that's
at
just-
the 5th. You got Brian and Mark here at the 10
Yeah, we're in the back. 10 and,
and the 11. So they're over there sniping each other.
Yeah, we are.
And Anthony's in here. He's at the 12th. And Reister here is I think he now moved to 3rd. So yeah. I don't know if anybody else is here, but if you are, let us know.
Roman says he's 10. So
Roman's in here too?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Roman's right here. No, he. So that was before the
before it wrapped around. Gotcha.
Yeah. So
all right, Joe Mixon. Do you know I was looking at a list the other day, looking at guys who might get up. There he went.
Lamar. Oh, there goes Key. Oh, there goes the other one. Okay, there goes one. Key.
But they're talking about Joe Mixon could be cut from the Bengals.
Oh, I heard. They asked him to restructure, and I think he said no. Plus
So
the other, shenanigans he's getting into.
All the time.
Yeah. Oh, there's a nice one. Man, this guy got JSN and Jordan Addison.
And Waddle. I mean, he's young.
Nice.
yeah, he's
Mark.
he's,
And
loading up.
Bijan. Yeah, he's got all the rookies.
He's loading up here.
Yeah, so I mean, he might
Kyle
not be.
Pitts.
I mean, no, actually, he will be good for a long time. We're talking about dynasty for a long time. That's going to be good.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Oh,
Motherfucker!
whoa!
Oh, I hate you. I
It's
hate
actually,
you so much.
it's honestly not that shocking that I realized that Martin's the one who got him. I literally thought somebody else did. I'm not gonna lie.
I was
8,
like,
9, 10, all Washington fans.
Yeah, let's go.
that's why I think if he gets past Martin, I'm getting Justin Fields. No
Hold on.
question. I was going to come right there. It was going to come right into me. And I was like, all right. Oh, I fucking hate
That
you.
explains why I got Terry McLaurin. I got a hurt
What?
game, Jalen Hurts.
Anthony?
Oh, man.
You cheeky. Look, Anthony always makes up these. I can never know what he is, man. He's always changing up his logos. That's him in freaking.
12. Rasta?
No, that's him right here. In front of
Anthony
Roadrunner.
Price, yeah.
That's him. So Roadrunners is also. So you must know him then, right? Roadrunners.
Can't believe this another effort.
8, 9, and 10, all Washington fans. Hey, look, man, I saw the way it was going, and if I
I know
didn't
you
grab
did.
him
I
now-
was hoping. I was like, man, I
So-
shouldn't have said nothing yet.
Did
I
you
should've
do that
waited.
just to spite him, or do you you were gonna take Justin Fields
a
over
little bit.
Herbert?
No, a little bit because I know he wouldn't make the turnaround.
Exactly.
A little
I'm
bit.
saying you got like Herbert.
But I'm saying you had
Lawrence.
Herbert there. That's why I was like,
And
man, I'm
Lawrence?
good because you had Herbert. So I was like, I might be okay.
I'm a little high. Look, a lot of people aren't. You're Roadrunner. Okay, so you're Roadrunner. You're here. This is Anthony.
Okay.
You guys, ironically, have the same symbol as YouTube. What's up, Perma? How are you, man? Like a dagger to the heart. Hell yeah. Look,
I
a
can't
lot of
believe
people
this.
don't like Justin Fields still. Surprisingly.
I'm hurt.
A lot of Get over it.
I like Justin Fields, but he's got to learn to be a pocket passer.
Well, I mean,
I think he will
everyone's telling that he's always trying to do right now is get the ball out of his hand, get to all the receivers. That's always
touchdowns this year. That is a lot of touchdowns, my guy. That is literally.
He will be sniping though. He will be sniping.
I mean, that's even 6 more than Williams' 17 from last year.
Permafrost knows Monty. Literally, you know him like personally. That's
awesome.
Or he knows his stocks are rising. I mean,
he wouldn't Jerry.
I don't know because I feel like
calling a running back
with Gibbs. I don't know, man. That is such an interesting take on Detroit's backfield right now. It is.
I think Montgomery's still gonna get the ball a lot, and I think Gibbs will be a slot receiver for a while, especially for the first 6 games of the season.
Called it. Man,
okay.
He went
okay
with that pick. All right.
I had to readjust.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
I think I'll pick this guy up for the immediate future since I don't know what Javonte Williams is doing.
Yeah. He said he should be ready.
Yeah, he should, but I don't know. We'll see.
Still high on Monty. He won't get 23, more like 15. If he gets double digits, I'll be surprised. Like I hope he gets about 10. But
I could definitely see him sniping. I could see him sniping a lot of them.
10. I also see 10. I see 10, 15 max, but come on now.
They can. I mean, he could do exactly what Jamal was doing, exactly. Except he's a better runner, and he's actually that tough yard. People don't understand. Monty doesn't go down that first tackle. He does. He just does not. Literally, and so if you have a good offensive line running, blocking for him, and this guy can do some things. I'm thinking Montgomery's gonna go 1,100 yards, sharing the backfield with a guy who should be the heir apparent. He still gets 1,100 yards. And I'm saying 12 touchdowns.
Yeah, no, I agree. Brocal, not too bad. Established his receiver core, and then he picked up that Dak with the Lamb stack there.
With the stack, yeah.
That's not bad. Man, Monty's awesome. Yeah, he's awesome.
It's not just his strength.
You guys let me have him. Oh, you guys let me have him. Hell yes. This dude is gonna pop off this season. Oh yeah. I don't care what anybody says. I believe in him.
That's okay.
I believe in him.
Well, wait.
I know. Well, you're not gonna believe in him. I believe he's in a good situation.
All we gotta do is put casino by. I mean, he has to go to Windsor. You know, you put casino over there, we'll be okay. He won't be there long.
Be all right. He'll be all right.
But he got 6 games, right?
He got 6 in, yes.
6 game suspension.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, for betting.
Yeah, the 6 game.
But this is Dynasty, so I'll figure.
So you'll be good eventually. Yeah, you'll be good eventually. But, yeah, they are. Woo.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Michael Pittman.
Wait, yeah. But I'll have to only wait the 6 weeks. But after that, I'll have him for like a while. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
I mean, this is interesting. It's like 4 different strategies you see on the board.
Right?
The late QBs and then the early QBs.
Yeah. And then some people are still not going. And
some of these guys are going all running back high too.
Yep.
So I like
the fact that, I mean, some people have 1 running back right now.
Who? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Don.
There's 2 people with 1 running back.
Yeah, there's 2.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the ones with the most running backs are the get right guys. But,
yeah.
Oh, is this Dynasty? I guess I'm going for the win now.
Yeah, that's what I was looking like.
Right? That's what I said. He got Eckler.
Sorry, guys, but I can't take it. I can't believe Smitty's not taking.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, no, it'll be all right.
Oh, there went Dalton. Dang.
In Dynasty, no need to redraft running backs until you read complete. Never mind, he's gone.
Yeah.
Where's he at? I didn't even see it.
Dobbins, Ingram, Cook. No, he's not.
Schmitty? Who we talk about?
Devontae Smith, right?
I don't see Devontae. Is Devontae?
He should be.
I thought he was still there.
Devontae Smith? No, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone?
Yeah, Brocal, 38.
Oh, Brocal got him. Okay.
4-6.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, right in the middle. Yeah.
I don't know why I kept on passing right by his awesome
Right.
receiver core.
I was over here talking about Montgomery, and I'm like, where's he go? And I'm like, I don't see him anywhere. Hasn't been drafted yet.
There we go.
Oh, no, I wanted to be first,
the
man.
first one to break the glass. I told you that 6-7 round.
Man.
Someone's going to start doing this. Someone's going to make that
I
jump.
wanted to be first. Where's my boy at?
Alua Khan is going off the board right now, guys.
No, he's not. Mika Parsons going off the board. What are you talking about?
Hold on. No, you don't know what I'm doing.
One of us knows exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, 11.
Wait,
Number
hold
11
on.
for the Dallas Cowboys. He's a defensive end now. He's defensive end now.
But is he only defensive end?
Might be.
And
Is that
that's
what
why
it
I'm
is?
saying you go linebacker.
Look at the
there.
defensive end.
No, he's still both.
There he is. There he
He's
is.
still both.
Yeah, he
Oh,
might
does
lose
say-
it though.
It says
'cause
linebacker.
he's-
It says linebacker. No,
It does. He might lose it though because he's exclusively defensive end this year. So
he is. They said that.
yep.
Well, then I guess I'll have a nasty line. Then.
I knew exactly what Martin was doing.
I was waiting, then he took Roquan. I'm like, damn it, I wanted to be first.
I thought we could go one more round. I was hoping to go one more
Nah,
round.
this is the round.
Well, no, he had to get him because that's going to start the train. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh no, I
This is the
got to
round
go
to do
defense.
See, I have a strategy here. Like, you guys, all right, so, okay, that's fine. It'll trigger something, and then I could fix what I'm messing up top. My team is top heavy, but after that, it's looking a little.
Yeah, you good. You're good. One receiver.
Pacheco.
When I read your comment, it sounds like I type like this. In Dynasty, no need to draft running backs until you read complete. It's because
Ready to compete.
Maybe. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care.
I'm sorry, that was pretty good.
Someone get Justin Tucker? No.
Yeah,
No.
just a cut.
Charbonnet.
Okay, that's what we get right now. Charbonnet, really? Wow. Interesting.
IDP changes the outlook of what people, how they feel about both sides of the ball. It makes the game a lot more funner. It really does. With IDP, is the only way I can play now. Yeah. Once you start playing this way, you get hooked because you start having these whole defenses, and it's like you know that your player can do good, and you know if he gets a sack, you're like, that should be like 6+ points. You know what I mean? Like, so
If he gets
you know
some run,
what I do like about this mock draft is what?
really?
Okay.
Oh, he did get Montgomery. Fuck you.
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
I
know. I knew it. And I wasn't going to get him. And then I clicked on him and I'm like, oh, bro's only 25?
Oh, my God.
Sign me up.
Oh, my God.
What I do like about how this mock draft is, like, I'm over here separated from you guys. So when I'm drafting, you guys are like chatting. And then when you guys are drafting, I'm chatting.
Oh, trust me. I had him queued up too, Brian. I
was like, oh, I had this. We're good now.
Yeah. Irma, I agree. There's some things where it's like having whole defenses is not it's not the same anymore, man. It's just not.
No, it's not. I don't know if I can.
Greetings from Mexico, and the best team is the Cleveland Browns. Well, my friend,
there's a lot to take in on that statement.
that is That is a lot. Not only you from Mexico, welcome in, my friend.
Right? Yeah, welcome in.
Browns fans down there. Look, the fact that you even like are here and watching us doing NFL mock drafts is a lot. I respect that, and that's pretty cool. But Cleveland Browns,
Dang.
interesting.
Mother-
Wow, how did you guys let that happen?
Man, that's
How did you
exactly
let
where I
that
was going
happen?
too, man. That's exactly where I was going. Oh my! I had to look it up because I couldn't find him. I was like, why? That's why I ended up just going someone because I couldn't find him because it didn't have any points for the IDP people.
Did this
Yeah,
guy mean to draft
what do you
Malcolm
mean?
Smith?
Is it Favi? If I messed that
drafted
up, I'm
Malcolm
sorry.
Smith.
I don't know.
He's like, his last notification was testing positive for COVID.
Go back and listen to the tape. Listen, Linda. All right.
Listen, Linda.
I would like to hop
Oh,
on.
this a-hole right here.
Huh?
This a-hole. I'm like, where'd Nick Bolton go? Damn.
Payback.
Guys, who is this cat?
This.
Let's look him up.
All right.
Malcolm Smith, free agent, got tested for COVID.
I told you.
No, I know, but I mean that was over a year ago. I don't think that was.
Do you have the right? Like, what is
Yes.
up with these defensive
no
players,
team.
bro?
But the problem
You don't have the. It's the same thing as last.
You know
time.
that's Anthony, right?
No, you understand that there's no points for defensive players. That's why I had to go search for. That's why I couldn't get a Lucan because it was taking too long.
Well, I guess I'm getting Zay Flowers. I'll take it.
That's why I end up. This is why I did what I did.
It doesn't. It didn't give me the IDP option.
Oh,
hold on.
okay.
Hold on.
This is
guys.
kind of because like Richard Sherman.
Yeah, that's why I went to defense. I was like,
having
what?
issues with IDP.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of people who don't play, and
Okay, give
it's
me
not
a
telling us
second,
teams.
Someone got.
It's like it
sniped.
did it
Okay.
last Wednesday.
It definitely
I mean-
updated. So I don't know what's wrong.
It's Malcolm Smith. He won a Super Bowl with the Seahawks back in the day.
Back in the day.
I'll turn my auto pick off. I'm not.
Hang on. Let me update it real quick.
let's pause
I'm
it right
too
now.
unhappy with Zay Flowers, I guess.
But that's why. That's
what
exactly
took
what
me
happened
so long
with me.
because I was like going through the defensive players. I'm like, where the heck is happening here?
So I was looking for full say a Lucan because he's the best linebacker, right? So I was like, I want to get him. And
It's not. I have to go on
I have to go on your
standard.
phone.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go online and do this. Give me 1 second. Let them know.
Okay, I'm going in right now in the chat.
Yeah, let them know. Give me a second. I think it'll let us know on. Yeah, it doesn't. All right, we'll still treat it as there we go. IDP should be fixed.
Good. All right. There we go. I was like, man, I don't know. I know Nick Bolton's the one I want to get, but if I take Oluokun.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, draft as you're doing Dynasty.
Oh, and that guy got auto drafted, Malcolm Smith, I think.
Oh.
Is that what it was?
That can make sense.
Well, he's back on now. I don't know.
At least it's a good thing it's Anthony, and he's a good guy. He comes on every show, so
Yeah, we know we won't torch that pick. We know.
We're not gonna make fun of you. Because I was like, I'm like Malcolm Smith. I was like, that name sounds familiar, but I was like,
is this the right sport? That's what
yeah. So I clicked on him and I'm like, he's not on a team. His last update was testing positive or being activated from the reserve COVID list 1 year ago. TJ was still there. Well, I probably would have got him if I had known. Oh, well.
Yeah, TJ.
I could have searched. I guess it's all good.
That's what you guys gotta say. You say, you know what? Charge to what it
I
is.
didn't know you guys had to if you guys were scrolling or not.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Well, I was.
I wasn't searching. Actually, I wasn't searching to.
Yeah, see, that made more sense. I was, and then I was like, I don't recognize these names, and then all of a sudden I was like, Oh, it's like it was on
Yeah.
like last Wednesday.
So
that's all
so
good.
in order to prevent that, what I'm gonna have to do is we'll draft Dynasty because Sleeper doesn't give me Dynasty IDP. I keep forgetting about that. So yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm trying to find people and it's not coming up, and I'm running out of time. Yeah, no, I got that. So I had to go to standard redraft IDP, and the IDP rankings get fixed. It's the issue is if I go Dynasty standard, but there is no IDP option or Dynasty. You have to go redraft IDP. Yeah, so yeah, always be prepared. I don't really play that much IDP, but I know that's not good. Yeah, no, but it's hard. It's hard that you have to kind of scroll and search for your guy.
Yeah.
I know we're at a minute pick too, but which I probably should reduce that here pretty soon.
Now that we're back into it, we know how to find the guys. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I'll reduce it to 30 seconds at round 10, no? Or you want to keep it at a minute still?
I'm okay with reducing it.
We're going pretty smoothly. Like, everyone's here. Everyone's still picking, so.
This guy got Jahmyr Gibbs and DeAndre Swift. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, safe.
The guy who replaced him?
Yeah, he's like, I got Jahmyr Gibbs, and I'll take the guy that he replaced.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think he'll ball out with the Eagles, so I think it's a good pick.
I think so, too. I hope so.
Oh, crap. I guess I better go tight end this round. Jesus.
It's been going fast, yeah.
I don't even know what tight ends are available. That's not good. Yikes. No, I got one more. We're good.
Let's see. So far, Donflick has JJ, Adams, Gibbs, Drake London. The quarterback is Jackson, receivers Brown, Adams, JJ, and London. Not bad. I like his receivers. Running back, it's interesting. He has Gibbs and Swift. Hoping a lot for Swift. I think Swift will be productive if he stays healthy. So it's not bad. And then he got Dalton Kincaid, who the Bills went up for him. So I don't know. So the one spot is doing well. Crap, I missed something. I'm sorry, man. I should have clicked on that earlier.
So Gibbs,
I wanted Sauce, but couldn't find him. There, there's a search on the very left, like when you're going through the position, little search magnifying thing. You could have typed in Gardner and probably would have popped up. So, y'all see the Spider-Man meme with all the Detroit running backs? I have not.
And they're looking at each other.
Well, I mean, is it the one where they pointing at each other? But is it like different? Is it animated different?
Type in Detroit running backs. Spider-Man. Oh wait, don't do it. Look.
Okay, make your pick first.
Yeah, I know.
I know where I would go. Wow, that's
big.
You went, huh? Needed to do that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think
it's gonna be him and ET, and I think there's nobody else. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see here. Is it just the regular Spider-Man one, and they're just pointing at each other? Or is it different?
That's the only one I saw. Just all of them pointing at each other.
That's the one I know, but I don't know if it was like any different. I don't see it.
Oh, Thibodeau, yeah.
I'll just text it to you. Okay, all right.
I was like, yeah, that's just.
I'm on my phone doing it. It's not search. What are you talking? Really? I'm doing it on the phone too, man.
Yeah, that's how I got mine.
Go all the way to the top. Ooh, nice, Myles Garrett. If you go all the way to the top, right next to all, like the positions, you go to players, and there's all QB, running back, receiver. The very left little, it's a magnifying glass. Click on that, Anthony, and then you should be able to search.
Yep. Wherever
the hell you want. So guys, if you guys don't know, we're a smaller channel. It's cool. But we come here. We love talking about football. We don't.
Yeah.
We talk about every team. Yesterday, last few days we talked about the Panthers and Houston Texans. Tomorrow we're talking about the Colts. And
This guy just went to Sean Watson.
He did win. He went to Deshaun Watson as his number 1 quarterback, which might be a very good move this year. You heard what Deshaun did. He took the top 12 offensive players, and he's going to Puerto Rico. And they're going to be together. They're going to practice together, try to get all on one accord. I mean, you try to get a team together.
oh,
Interesting.
The only thing he has to do is not stay away from all those massages.
Okay.
Too soon?
That's terrible. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
So there's all the running backs right there. It probably won't focus, but it's literally all of them except for DeAndre's in there. But
There's literally like a search thing right here on the phone. I don't know. I can see it.
that's hilarious, man. Javid Best, Kevin Jones, Mike LaShore, King Johnson,
Deontay Jones.
Jahmyr Gibbs, DeAndre Swift. That's
Ooh, Hufanga. That's a good pick.
Yeah. I had him queued up too. Like, man.
all right. Here we go.
But is he going to have another year like that?
That's a good question. Especially without the defensive coordinator there anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Scheming. They were scheming to the safety. I couldn't believe it. I was like, well, really? They're scheming away from linebackers to the safety? And he was making every play.
Wilkes is a pretty good defensive coordinator too. Tyler Lockett.
I had to at least give me something this year.
Yeah, you had to get some points.
I mean, I got Dotson, Lockett, and Brown should be fine for this season. I'll have to probably end up going for a receiver following season.
I mean, Williamson will be good after the first 6 weeks.
Yeah, but
It'll
I
be
mean,
7.
as of now,
The worry with
assuming these
Williams,
guys don't get hurt.
the worry with Williams is going to be that if Detroit is on a roll, can he break it back in? If they already have their lineup really going, and I don't know if he can jump back in.
Like that.
Oh wow!
Devin White.
Never mind. It's there. I had the filter on sacks.
Well,
Well, yeah, that might do it.
Yeah, that might do it. That's funny.
Oh, you guys getting some DBs here.
Ooh,
man.
Faden
Running
Hudson,
big
that's-
already, bro.
can't believe all the DBs in line are going so fast.
That's why I had to get him.
You started when I
No, I didn't. Sauce Gardner.
Sauce is
Darwin.
going. Yeah, I like Petrie more. than I like
Irwin and
Love.
Sauce went before I picked, and Petrie before I picked anybody.
I had Petrie ranked 2.
And what's crazy is this is what I love about IDP. So maybe your offense isn't like still set, right? Like you're thinking about it, right? But then if you let some of these IDP players slip, your defense is gonna suck.
If he's still there, Brian's gonna go Brisker.
Oh,
Just throwing it out there.
oh yeah, let's
Called
go.
it. I knew it.
I literally just.
I knew it.
Oh
I was
man!
like, I bet he's got Brisker.
He looked in my eyes and saw I was like, man, look at all these DBs going.
I know. So I was like, oh,
Here we go.
well, look,
Oh
Mika.
man, that's
He'll
hilarious.
get there. He'll probably get there though.
Oh,
All right.
that's too
I'm surprised you didn't go Brisker to piss him off, Martin.
funny.
No, I can't do that to him again.
You know how much it hurts to see Justin Fields on your team. Like it just every time I look up, I'm like, damn it. And it's like,
What's crazy is I have him on our dynasty team.
yeah.
And if it lands right, I will start him over Josh Allen just to be spiteful over you.
Oh my gosh. It's like the guy with a girlfriend. He's walking with his girlfriend. And he's turning around, looking at the other girl that's walked by. That's why I got T-Law. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking around.
You know what the best
this
thing ever
Justin
would be
back
though?
there.
If you put Justin Fields in when you're playing him, and that's the game Justin Fields just goes off.
I think Justin Fields is going to have a great season, man.
With more? Ooh.
Right, or yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's because it's only 15 rounds, so kind of fill out the starter. Yeah, no, absolutely. I didn't want to look. If I go past 15, we're gonna be here like
Forever.
right? Yeah.
Ed Oliver's a really interesting pick because I don't even know if he's going to be there on that team. I still think he's going to get traded sometime.
Yes, Perma. See, Perma knows Perma knows what I was doing at the time. See, I figured if I triggered one IDP, the rest of y'all look, all this over here, IDP, right? I figured I'll trigger up on offense and catch up. But then I saw the DBs were running thin, so I had to go get Fitzpatrick. So Perma knew what I was doing.
It's okay because it's only, as you said, only 15 rounds.
How are you, man? Oh, hold on.
Well, I mean, if you just want to just give them to me, I mean, I'm not going to turn them down.
What?
I'll just go ahead and do that then.
Well, I already got Jeremy Chin. I didn't need him.
Yeah, he's got Jeremy Chin. Why would
I'm
he
okay with it. I'm fine with it too.
I was just throwing it out there so they might get him. I didn't need him.
I was happy. I mean, I'm just saying, and everyone just let me just have it. So I was like, hey, what? Shit, you don't let me have it. I might as well. You know,
You probably could have waited because it's not like he's going to take him either.
I could have, but you know what? I'm.
But you know what? You could have and just put him at your flex and have two decent.
Yeah, I was going to say that. That's true too.
And that's
you could have been a dickhead and done that. But
I'm hoping I can do that with Kyle Hamilton and Brisker this year.
Well, that's a smart move. Well, if Kyle Hamilton plays, it's crazy. Kyle Hamilton's in the top 5 for defensive backs, his ranking, and like literally don't know if he's going to be on the field.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they have.
I was
Jordan Brooks. Jordan Brooks.
Yeah, you're going to have to go hard on your defense.
I was surprised no one grabbed him yet. But yeah, then boys, how are you, my guy? How was work? I know you got off.
Get my guy here.
I wonder if I'm gonna get my guy right now. I'm hoping this is gonna come back.
I hope you're on your way home or at home already. Safely.
I hope Anthony doesn't get this guy.
So yeah,
I'm hoping too. Anthony, don't take our guys.
I used to trigger an IDP.
Well, take Brian's guy.
Like a Parsons, and it was yeah. That was what I was going for, Perma.
We're probably both trying to get the same person.
I'll trigger an IDP guy and then see what the rest of
guarantee.
these suckers do, and then I'll load up on offense because I was falling thin on offense.
It would have worked really well if we would have went if we had like 18, 19 rounds. I think that would have been great.
Yeah. No, we would have decent enough amount of time.
Whoa, you didn't get my guy. All right.
I want to enjoy Bosa the entire time.
Brian Burns is going to be introduced to the linebacker defensive end club this year.
He is. Yeah. But that's what Joey Bosa already is.
Yeah. But I think Brian Burns is better.
I don't think they know.
Really? I think Bosa, if he's healthy, he's almost top 5 for me.
If he's healthy and not complaining to the refs.
Brian Burns is hurt too.
He's hurt right now.
No, I just saw that he is questionable.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
Okay.
All right,
Anthony, don't worry. We'll count this Smith pick as Sauce Gardner. We know what you meant.
We know exactly what's going on.
Yeah. No. We got it. Work was actually work today. Just got home and and I sent the first message. Well, I'm glad you made it home. But yeah, we started probably a little earlier.
Yeah.
Just because I know these drafts take forever. It's kind of hard.
But it's going fast. This is going really fast.
It is. We're actually picking at the 30-second mark, so roughly. So, overall, it's not bad. We should probably end within the hour and a half as we normally do.
Yeah.
We might go 2 hours. Sometimes we do. That's why we start early, because technically we would have started 37 minutes ago. Technically. But we started like 20 minutes ahead. Josh Allen. Nice. He just set his lineup.
I like Josh Allen. Yeah.
That's a good line right there. Good line. What are these guys paying attention? Oh, crap. Never mind.
Ah, you got Thibodeau and Allen. Nice. And Hufanga and Quay Walker. Pretty nice defense. Pretty nice.
I'm
really glad you guys said something.
You know
what? I was like
someone
looking for
took
receivers and stuff, and then you're like, we don't have enough. We got to get just starters. And I was like, I don't want to get those people anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I got to get starters.
Yeah,
So defense it is. And I got a tight end too, because I was like, oh no, I got to get all this stuff.
Like, it doesn't matter. You need to get a full team, 15 rounds.
Right.
You got to do it.
I was like, let me fill in my starters, I guess.
I don't know. I still think he's going to be good. I'll just take him there. I think he's still solid. He's still a solid guy.
I don't think he's even. I think he's going to be double-digit sacks for the Jets this year. This is what people have to do. Linemen have to go ahead and start this hissy fit and say all these things to get paid. They have to do it during now because it's so hard on them during the year or during the summertime. Like they charge you how much money for every missed practice? Like, come on, you gonna give up $500,000? Nah, man, you gotta do it now.
Yeah. Kyle Duggar, there you go. Nice. Let's look at his team. McCaffrey, Cup, Pollard, Pittman, Watson. Okay. Anthony Richardson, Roquan, Goddard, Mike Williams, Gibson, Wilson, and Duggar.
Man, we're flying now.
Yeah, we really are.
It's not a bad team.
Chase, Queen, Adams.
It's not
Jones.
a bad team. Brocal is a new subscriber. He sent it in the sleeper chat. Oh hell yeah. I
thanked him for watching in the chat.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, he said we were cool. He liked our channel. I was like,
who is number 3? Don't have a QB.
Wow.
No, they have Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. He still means he doesn't have a QB.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, you still don't have a QB.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a QB. He's probably not sniffing the field this year. Oh, dang.
Oh, what do I do here?
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, there's still Tua, Jones, Cousins, Geno, Rodgers, Stroud.
There's still some.
Bryce, Jared Goff, Jeff Goff, who's going to have a good year, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Bryce and CJ Stroud makes sense because it's a dynasty league. So if you're getting these guys, why not? You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna get just in case I don't. Or is this too early? Is this too early?
It's only 3 more rounds.
Ugh. Yeah, you probably did. You go one more running back?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I think they're gonna use them both.
No, I agree. I think it's a good pick, especially this late.
You're fine. Yeah, I think you'll be okay. Jacobs is going to be good for it. He has the same amount of time as Montgomery does. So I'm thinking 2-3 years. Jacobs still there. Henry has 1 year.
Yeah, and then slide in Bigsby.
Bigsby will be able to come in.
Next year, I'll look into the draft for another one. So
Exactly.
All right. So we got Roma here. Still doesn't have a QB yet. Still doesn't.
If you have Kyler, you do have a QB. Exactly.
Yeah, no, yeah, we realize that. It took a little bit to set in, but once we really processed it, we're like, oh yeah, no quarterback.
After the draft, Roma, if you're still here, man.
He's drafting for 2 years from now.
Roman, we'll look at your team here.
Cole Kmet.
Roman was one of the very
Ryan got sniped. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
you can take Roman sub to them as well, right? Oh, Brocal did. All right, that's what's up. Yeah, no, get right, guys. They do mock drafts every Friday, so they should be in the link should be in our description somewhere below.
I believe it was.
Yeah, we usually have somewhere blinking around. So, yeah, guys. If so here's now that you guys are here, hopefully you guys are still here. You're still drafting. I still see the green dot. We are now. What's our number at?
283. Yeah.
We are 17 away from a jersey giveaway. It's a Stitch jersey. It's a Dynasty pile on the back. It'll have the number 4, so Hearth one out. So it'll be the team of your choice, and they're pretty good jerseys. So, and it's free. So, but yeah, that'll be our third one out. Look at all this talent at the end. This is crazy.
There's still a lot of talent out there. Yeah, like number 1 guys. Like, wow, you're still there. Okay.
Funny
what makes it easy?
I had Tremaine Edmonds in my queue.
Yeah.
The IDP kind of.
Let's go a different route.
Kind of makes it, interesting. It shoves some of the offensive players still high. Thanks, man. Friday night mocks have started up, and we're doing my. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, you guys usually do.
CJ.
And Brian can't win the
That
jersey.
Brown?
Jersey no
Yeah,
matter
no
what.
matter what.
That's what you
That's
guys
actually
keep.
part of the rule. I'm feeling that's the actual rule, guys.
Well, you're so negative that you just embedded that into your head. So you just suck and you can't win. That's it.
Yeah, that's I believe it. Yeah, that's what it is. Crap.
I still need to establish one thing, and he's still sitting there. I'm surprised.
Do I do this? I don't know.
I'm so surprised my guy is still sitting there. I know you guys might take him. I don't know if I'm.
Man, I can't believe I'm going this long. Crap.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah, come
Second
on,
to
man.
last pick. Let's go.
Oh no.
Come on.
Oh man, that was it. Oh crap.
There you go. 2 is yours.
Yeah, you got Tua.
How you take a whole minute, man?
Oh man, I was looking at defensive guys and I was like, oh yeah, I could go back at quarterback. And then I just thought by the last second, I was like, shit. Because I was looking at my team, I'm like, okay, no, I got Bolton and Reddick. Reddick could play line, and then Bosa plays line. So I have 3 guys that can do all 3 things.
One guy right now. Are you guys checking up with chat? Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks,
Yeah, I
Mark.
haven't. Oh,
Thanks,
no problem.
Mark. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let them know
hard,
if
man.
they're not in here. Well, I don't know, it's up to them. It's up to you if you want. But
There's a lot of talent out here still.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Especially
is.
Dynasty leagues, though. These usually you have 20-something roster spots, like at least a minimum of 20 something, like 22.
Anthony let his colors show. Got Duran paid, which isn't actually a terrible.
No,
pick.
you got McLaurin way up here too.
Oh no, yeah, no, I remember. I saw him too.
Brian is not capable of winning any actual prize. If you want to ensure he won't win, just make sure that there's a prize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I win every single thing we do that doesn't have a prize, I win. Every single one. No matter what league it is, I win.
Oh, I got my boy.
I'll
Yo, let's go. I can't believe he's still there.
Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's still there.
I'm not gonna lie, Martin. When I was drafting Jeremy Chin, I was going back and forth between him and Isaiah Simmons.
Butte, they said Butte might not make the team.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's the reports coming out of New England that he might not make that team. Butte in New England.
Yeah, I saw that.
They said that he might not make the team.
I saw that, and you know what's crazy is Mark. I know Mark was the only one who actually liked him, but we showcased him, and then after I started watching, I'm like, I don't really like this dude.
Exactly. It's just he has too many holes. He has too many holes in his game. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know, man.
You know when he went to LSU?
I know. I was looking at that, but I do.
I think that's why I liked him, was because I was like, the track record of LSU receivers.
Simmons has the DB duo, the /DB/linebacker. So I feel like I could plug him in because I think I'm gonna put Parsons at the line with Williams, Simmons,
Trey Lance. He got Trey Lance, guys.
Can flex between the DB and linebacker.
He fixed his hurt quarterback problem by getting another hurt quarterback
that might not play this year.
Roman, what are you?
I'm okay with Jordan Love. Jordan Love is a good pickup right now.
We're gonna talk after this draft about your team. What are you doing?
Hey, you know what? He has Christian Watson too. That's an awesome pickup.
But imagine if he got Jordan Love then with the Christian Watson.
He does have both. Jordan Love and Christian Watson.
Dude,
that's what I said.
That was a good ass move. I like it.
I like it too. That's awesome.
I'll take Fields here.
Oh shit.
Greenlaw. Where'd he go? Where'd Greenlaw go? Oh, right here at the freak. Oh man, nice. Shaq Leonard is the last pick. Luvuo is a beat. He is. But I'm so thin here that if I would have gotten him here, yes, he would have been my set linebacker.
Yeah, you've been good with Shaq Leonard.
But I don't have that flexibility of putting Simmons at the DB spot when Fitzpatrick is gone. That's why I went with Simmons. And he would have fit. And also, we only have like a 4-man bench. So,
Yeah,
at
I was
least
going to say
Micah,
that's
Micah can go with D-line linebacker. And I hope it stays that way. It might, what Mark said at the beginning, it might change, but who knows? And then at least I'll have a DB because I know the Steelers have bye week of 6, and Arizona's like later in the double digits. But yes, Luvo is a beast. Cedric Tillman has a higher chance of being a prospect than Butte. Or than Booty. However the hell you say his name.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I spotted him last year's practice. I picked him up, dominated. Yeah, no, he's awesome, man. He's awesome. And in the first couple of weeks, he was like showing up on waivers. I'm like, yeah, and I think I grabbed him. I was bouncing between him and Alex Smith every other week, or not Alexander. Is it Alexander Smith? No, Alexander is his last. The dude from the Broncos had a good run at the end.
Is it funny that Anthony took Brock Purdy as the last player?
Yeah, he let his. Yeah, he got 3 quarterbacks.
No, but
but
the fact that he's the last pick of the draft, you see how
right.
Brock Purdy Mr. Irrelevant gets Mr. Irrelevant again because he's the last pick of the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looking to the Super Bowl. Yeah. All right, Roman. Let's do you first, man. Talking about Roman first. What evaluate? Hopefully he hasn't gone.
You can come back and look at it later. So
I hope
let's
so.
talk about it. Yeah.
So he had a good start here, running young. He's very young.
Bijan, A-Chain.
His first 7 rounds.
Kyle, Jordan Addison, Pickens.
Like dynasty setting up. Yeah. Akers, I'm a little worried about that run game. Like, I don't even know. Like, yeah. I just avoid the Rams running backs like a plague. I just can't, man. I just don't know. And then he went with Tony, which is okay. I guess should be the overall number 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think he's the number 2, but it works because it doesn't matter. It's Patrick Mahomes. So
right. So he got himself White and Walker there at his linebackers. Probably put Walker there at D-line with Young and Ramsey as DB, but he doesn't have a flex. So he's still missing a spot, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's still missing a flex.
Yeah, he only got 3 defensive players.
No, hold on. He's got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Chase Young, yeah.
D-line like I normally do.
Yeah.
So it's only one defensive lineman, so he's fine.
So right? He does have 4.
Fine, yeah. But I normally do. I forgot to do 2. So Tillman's that playing yet? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I like this team as a redraft team. I mean, dynasty, it's okay, but may have. Are you talking about Romans?
No, I think it's his own team because he has Eckler, who like as far as dynasty,
well,
is not working.
He didn't realize it was dynasty until like 4 picks in. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he kind of realized he's doing a win now. So, but yeah, no, I'm looking at this and he's gonna have to make some moves.
Mm-hmm. Because Trey Lance might not start
right away.
Yeah, so you might not have any quarterback at all.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterbacks that are left.
There's some decent ones. You got Geno, Cousins.
Yeah,
Rodgers.
Geno. I know his cousins there. So
golf would be a good one.
Yeah, golf wouldn't be bad either.
But with JSN, maybe Geno's the one you go with.
Oh yeah, the double stack.
Yeah, I don't care about anyone.
Kenny
else.
Pickett. Of course. No, don't go Kenny Pickett. That was
look, dynasty-wise, he's set up for the future.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first couple seasons that I'm worried about.
Yeah,
because he doesn't have a quarterback.
Yeah,
like week
at
1
all.
Week 1, he doesn't have one.
And then
So,
even like you look at his cornerback. I mean, Jalen Ramsey being your number 1 guy. I don't know how many more years he has in him. Honestly,
here's Wilson. Auto draft the Chase pick. I'm not sure if he did. I think he came back for the ETN one.
Yeah, he came back for the round.
Okay. And then Josh Allen mixing. So ETN mixing Connor and Kamara.
You have to worry about Kamara and Mixon. ETN should be good.
And Herbert here too.
But Herbert might not start. I honestly think Herbert is going to end up being the 2nd or 3rd guy by the end of the year because Roshan, I think, is going to end up taking the starting job eventually.
He's contending this year. This is a contending team this year. That's what this is.
Allen and Kirk. Yep. Chase. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a contending team this season. Scott Hutchinson. Patrick Queen. I'm a little worried about Patrick Queen here.
But it works.
I think he'll be good this year, but then beyond this year.
Oh, I don't. He's gonna show up somewhere stupid. That he won't. He's not gonna be. He won't have the green dot anymore.
I could see him going somewhere like Chargers.
He's
Something
not
like
gonna have
that.
the green dot there.
No, he's not. But I'm just saying he could resurface somewhere like that, and it's not going to be like Baltimore. It's not going to be anything like that, and they won't need him to be the leader.
He said he's watching Creed 3 with the wife, so he hasn't gone on the channel yet.
Okay, all right. Well, let him know we're talking about his team, but if he wants to look at it later, it's fine. It's going to be up like forever. So if he wants to scroll to hour 10 or no, hour 5 maybe, because I think we talking about hour 5ish. So he was the first one in chat, so I wanted to talk about him first. But again, I'm sure he's if he's watching Creed 3, man,
that's a good movie. I don't care.
That's
Enjoy that.
Why he said, "Screw my quarterback." Oh, he's good next year.
Hey, you want to know why you didn't get a quarterback?
Yeah. So this guy's contending. Wilson's contending this year. So who else is here?
Anthony is.
Let's pull up Anthony's. Yeah, why not?
Well, I know B Walls is also here, so he's also talking about that. So I don't know if he's also watching in here as well or not. But Anthony's is right here next to him. He's got Hurts.
Let's go ahead with B Walls. I mean, because we are on it.
B Walls.
Yeah, starting off with a stack. That's really interesting. With the best stack, okay? And then your receivers are Olave, Burks, and Johnson, right? And Booty, I don't think he's going to be there. And Tillman is a good one. But it's still kind of, you don't have a star receiver. You got to hope that it kind of turns out that way. I
think Olave and Burks are going to turn into something eventually.
I think Burks is going to be great. I think Olave already is good.
Burks is literally the only main receiver.
The problem is that I don't know what quarterback they're going to have there. It's hard to lean on that team in Tennessee. It's hard.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be like a quarterback by committee for the first time ever, probably. I don't know, like never heard of, but it's like
you go in this time. You go in this time.
Yeah, interception. You know what? Next one up. Hey, what's up? Heck yeah. We just did your. We haven't done your team yet, so we just came at the right time. So we're talking about B Walls. Anthony's in the chat as well, and then we'll go to.
Let's do it. Yeah, go ahead.
And then hold on. So after you got the running after receivers, White, Pierce, Charbonnet, and McKinnon. Not too bad. Pearson, Charbonnet is going to probably be his starters right away.
Yeah, because White's not going to be there, and McKinnon is probably third string on this team right now.
White might actually have an upside this year. Might.
That's the question. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah, what else is there?
Exactly. So he might actually be productive. McKinnon, they brought him back, so that was interesting. But yeah, no, I'm not. It's. I mean, this alone right there is
means he's going to be good for a couple of years. For at least 2 years, he's going to be in contention. He's going to be.
I think Kelsey retires at like 36, man.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he has 3 more years, 3 to 4 more years.
There are some tight ends that play till like they're 38.
The best ones.
Yeah, and he's one of them. So it wouldn't surprise me if
Look at Tony Gonzalez. You know,
Jason Witten.
I mean, the best tight ends play forever. The one
who was the guy that was on the Chargers forever?
I was gonna say the Chargers.
Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, Antonio
All
Gates.
the best tight ends play until they're like 36, 37, 38 years old because they catch touchdowns forever.
Yeah,
Jimmy Graham was
that's why I think
years
you're
old.
okay with having him on your dynasty league. You'd be like, I got the best tight end.
And he was still the Bears' red zone target every single time they were
every time down the field.
So yeah, Gardner, and then so you went with DBs here with Gardner and James back to back, settled that. Probably put one in at his flex. Oliver as down lineman, and then Zamir Franklin as his linebacker. Decent defense, I like it. He looks like he might catch some good interceptions to the house. So his defense is going to save his backup, his depth in here in the offensive pieces. So
it's interesting
because we're not too high on Booty here. So
I think this team. I mean, it'll be a good team, but I just don't know how.
Yes, yeah, I like all of it too.
I still wonder how much of a unbelievable. Like, I don't know how strong of a team that is overall.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Are we doing Don's or Anthony?
Let's do Don's and then do Anthony's.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's in the chat now.
Yeah, he's here now. But yeah, welcome in, Don. Look, we're shooting for 300, and at 300, we're giving out a Dynasty Pylon jersey. Do you have one on hand right now, Mark? I should have grabbed one. We're that close. We should bring ours out here soon.
Start hanging them up.
Start upstairs.
Showing them, because at 300 we'll be giving out our fourth one here. So he went with JJ Adams, London, and Brown as his receivers.
I like
Not
his
bad.
receivers. Yeah, I like him.
I like his receivers.
His receivers
yes. One interesting here, I do like his running backs, despite how much of a gap he did. I like Gibbs. I like Swift. Ooh. If he doesn't get injured, I think Swift is going to be a valuable asset there. And
I think Madison might put up the starter.
Madison. I like Madison, and I think Swift is strong. And
Ryan Robinson.
The only thing with Robinson,
I think Miller might be something next year.
And then Kendrick, but you put him in the taxi squad.
Yeah, put him taxi squad. You wait. You hold off.
Yeah, I think Miller might be something.
My fear is with you have Gibbs, right? So you got Montgomery with Gibbs, right? So Montgomery could get a lot of those points. Swift, he could be hurt anytime. Madison is good no matter what. Ryan Robinson is interesting because for the first time,
the man in the chair comes through.
Look at him, the Dynasty Pylon.
We haven't seen that jersey in a while, dude. We haven't seen that one in a while.
It's a Dynasty Pylon. It's like a legit.
So the ones that it'll be the team of your choice. So like if Peanut Butter wins, from what I know, he's a Falcons fan, but if he decides to go with something else, it'll be Dynasty Pylon with the number 4 on it, because it's going to be the fourth jersey out. It'll be Falcon, and what's good about these? They're stitched, they're nice, and you never have to update them because, well, what am I listening to here?
I was wondering that same thing.
Old McDonald, I'm guessing.
Yes. Why? What are you doing?
That might be one of the kids. I don't know.
It's definitely not me.
Was that you?
That has to be Bryant.
Brayden might have hit something when he
kids
came
too
down
old
with the jersey.
Yeah.
I hear Old McDonald.
Yeah, my kid's too old for that, man.
Well, I think you hit one of the puzzles. Yeah, we have these puzzles where the kid puts it in, it'll sing Old McDonald.
Hey, watch us get a strike at the end of the episode. The whole part's gonna be muted.
Oh man,
you're demonetized. Well, we weren't making money anyway.
Computer, I don't know.
That's funny. But
no, Brayden clicked it or hit it when he was walking over with the jersey.
Yeah, see, we're not the only ones.
He stepped on it. Hey, sometimes you gotta sing Old McDonald, okay?
All right. So
Brian Robinson is gonna be interesting because did you guys see that they said they're gonna try to give Antonio Gibson more touches throughout this entire season. Ron Rivera is going to focus on giving Gibson the ball as much as possible to get him more touches. He literally said that this season.
They're going to give the guy who has all the talent.
How much of bull crap. Am I have to listen to this?
2 weeks in. Well, we tried. Brian, you're up. It's gonna
Look,
happen. It's gonna happen.
Look, do I like Rivera as a person? Yes. As a coach, no. I didn't like him in Carolina, and I like look. And people are probably gonna like. Look, that's just my opinion. I just don't like. He's a good coach, but for fantasy purposes, I don't like him. Okay, let's just put it that way.
I understand
Okay,
that.
I do like him, but for fantasy purposes, he's hurt me.
I firmly believe this will be his last year.
I
But,
think he, I think
Bieniemy's
he
gonna
quits.
take over.
but
He quits.
Ron's not running the offense though. It's
No.
all Bieniemy.
Yeah.
It's all be enemy. So this is why I think because that. So what Ryan just said actually didn't come from Rivera. It actually came from.
I was going to say,
Bieniemy.
probably came from Bieniemy, yeah. And if he says it, I'm more inclined to believe it.
Well, I think it's true. I think that Gibson will get the ball a lot more. The problem is, once again, if he fumbles, they will put him back on the bench.
This season, he's gone.
Yeah. If he every time he fumbles, they're going to put Brian Robinson, give him the ball because he's a more trustworthy runner of the ball.
Gibson is so good, man. It's just he just has that issue, but he's so good.
And then there's that other running back we drafted. I know you don't like him, but
My big rule this offseason is not listening to the camp hype.
In best shape,
Best
of,
shape
their
of their life. Yeah, that's stupid.
Being used
And
all
especially
over
not listening to being used all over the field. That's already been tossed around.
That means you don't have a team, don't have a position. That's that.
Bijan's been using that already.
do you hear about the reports from the Detroit's camp?
No.
They said hands down, by far the best person on the entire field, Sam Laporta.
Huh.
They said that guy is going to.
It must be in t-shirts and shorts.
That's because he's probably
right.
the best tight end they have, so it's kind of
Right.
easy for you. To
Well, also Gibbs is nursing an injury, so he wasn't on the field.
True.
So
I'm gonna start randomly playing kids songs in the background. Atlanta rise up. I'm a firm believer that Atlanta's gonna have a good duo running back. So
Hey, I think they win the division. This is what I'm picking them
so
as the division winner.
let's finish off Don's team here. So he got himself Will Anderson, who has linebacker defensive line eligibility.
Yep.
Okay. Kincaid, good pick. I forgot the tight ends, but that's a good pick. I think look, a team doesn't go up the draft to grab a guy and not utilize him. So
And the fact that he's I think he will definitely be your starting tight end week 2, week 3.
yeah.
yeah.
Mark, you need to stop listening to those reports. So says Anthony. So yeah, so he has 2 DBs here. And then
Well, Jamal Adams.
he's put
is probably
linebacker
hurt.
Will Anderson with Chris Jones here at D line. So he's short at D. No, because we only put 1. Damn, this is throwing me off hard.
Yeah.
Without the second D line. So not bad. I like this team, to be honest.
Well, Lamar, I think Lamar's going to have a good season this year too. He has great receiving core. I worry about his running backs a little bit.
Who do you think he drops here for a freaking quarterback?
Well, I think in a perfect world, he just picks one up. I don't think he has to drop anybody.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But
They're running a pretty tight ship,
gonna
but this
be a
is literally
thorn.
your roster. Like, people would be dropping people.
I
all
think
the time.
I also believe this, Anthony.
Aljair is going to be there, but
I think they use them both. Look,
No, I think so.
I think they go 3-headed running back, man. I'm telling
They
you.
could
Just
too. 'Cause
watch.
Don't forget about
Cordell,
Cordero. Yeah, don't forget about Cordero.
Cordero is still there. Cordero is not. He's still fast. He's still a strong runner. I think Cordero's going to get some touches.
Yeah.
And if he starts swiping touchdowns, he might be a good pickup for some teams.
right. Algiers advanced breakaway, crazy good for a guy who runs a 4.6. He's good, man. He for being there for just broke 1,000. So, all right. I'm assuming Algier and Bijan swap offense series, probably.
At the
probably.
beginning, I think Bijan ends up taking most of it, but
And CP is the
I don't
returner.
know necessarily. I think the NFL, like everyone has a 2-back system these days.
yeah, but even 2-back, I don't think you swap. I think you go 2 with the starting running back. You got to give him some time to kind of get in and have to kind of get your timing and all that stuff. Because if you keep on going in and out, in and out, in and out, you never get the timing going.
Yes, CPAT lost touches to Algier. Even when he came back, they still gave him.
They still give him work, and that's why I think Patterson will still get the ball. He might be your touchdown getter. So
maybe I'm still putting him in. I'm not worried about, it's not like you have a AJ Dillon, Aaron Jones situation. So
it's also not like you have a great quarterback that's going to throw the ball all over the field. You're going to score touchdowns because the running backs want to run it in.
How are you? I'm still here, just a few minutes behind on the stream. Did y'all do mine?
It's Bro Cal.
Yeah. No, we didn't actually. We didn't know you were like physically here, so. But now that you're here, we'll do it.
Well, your receivers are amazing.
Yes,
Cleveland would run Chubb 2 series, then Hunt, and then would run a series. Yeah,
exactly. That's the second I see. 2, 1.
Atlanta
2.
has a good run game, and I'm actually happy for once, because I've been bitching about it for the past 2-3 years.
Yeah, they didn't just go out and get a young running back. They went out and got the best young running back.
Yeah, so I think Algier leading rusher possible red zone back until week 3. Then Bijan Talon might make him go ahead. We'll see. I still don't think they like completely phase out a whole running back. Like they have 3 solid good talents there. So let's talk about Brokow. As Mark, go ahead because you already.
Well, his first 4 picks were receivers.
Yes,
it's CD, Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins, and Devontae Smith.
Hey, he might have better receivers in the 3rd and 4th round than he got in the 1st and 2nd. Like
I don't disagree.
And Devontae Smith are great pickups. 3rd and 4th round.
He has no receiver issues here.
Yeah, none.
Like
I got TJ for the tight end.
I like TJ. I like TJ there too.
And they got Dak as a quarterback.
I think that works too.
Now we have issues because his running backs are James Cook and Isaiah Pacheco.
You're not getting any points on your running backs, and you only have those 2 running backs.
Pacheco might get something, not a whole lot.
Not a lot.
Maybe.
Like, you're going to be in like 7 and 5 points week to week. 7 to 5 points.
But he established that. It looks like he kind of like he went offense heavy, right? Like that was his main focus, right?
If it's
and
PPR,
Cook, and I thought maybe he was gonna go running back again down here.
Yeah, me too.
But he didn't. So his only 2 running backs here. So that your run game's gonna hurt my guy, but your receiver's fine.
The run game will hurt, but I think he's pretty solid defensively too. Because Kayvon Thibodeau and Josh Allen. Then you got Quay Walker, Pete Warner, Jack Campbell, and what do you?
You know what your problem is? You have too many. You're so good. It's too strong.
And then Hufanga.
One of these should have been a running back at some point.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah. 1, if not 2 of them.
Yeah. I think Anuoso probably would have, depending on like what league. So we do 2-year taxi squads. We do freshmen. Like,
let's see.
Freshmen, sophomore.
Is Spears? Was Spears ever even picked?
Spears?
No.
Spears wasn't picked, and that's why I was like, those 3 linebackers. One of those should have been Spears because he's still probably going to end up being the guy.
AJ Dillon's still there. Singletary.
Yeah, Hufanga's going to be pretty good numbers. He puts up some solid numbers. Jack Campbell probably go in your taxi. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Actually, he might actually start. To be honest,
no, he will start. He's already depth chart.
Yeah, I don't think you even. He's going to be the best linebacker out of the rookie class. So, no, it's.
No, but I think
that MCDC already said he is one of the starting linebackers. So.
Yep. Exactly. He's on the depth chart. He's the number 1 guy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I probably would have went Tajay Spears in the second to last round over New.
Yeah, even Tajay Spears was there too. Yeah,
even with the concerns about Tajay.
But I think they're going to trading. And
I meant with people coming out saying he doesn't have an ACL.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
He says he's fine,
dude. So I played with a guy who I know had no cartilage in his knee. Pierre Thomas. I hope he's not watching right now, but Pierre Thomas had no cartilage in his knee. He had 4 knee surgeries before he got in the NFL. and he played 8 or 9 years.
He played for Washington, didn't he?
But Pierre played with New Orleans a lot.
How do you like? I wonder how that feels, man.
So like literally,
like,
he used to bend his knee, and he could not bend his knee. He couldn't straighten out his knee either. So that's why
he made it to the NFL.
Pierre Thomas was like literally, if he never got hurt. I remember in high school, he used to run for 300 yards a game.
Anthony says Tajay with no ACL. I'm healthy.
Yeah, that's what I said. It came out that he has no ACL, and he responds, "I'm fine," or "I'm healthy."
He's like, "Hey, I have no ACL injury. I can't get torn.
Yeah, it's not there. I can't tear it. It's not there."
He's agreeing with you on the Pierre.
Yeah, I know. Man, P was awesome, man. Pierre, like literally, if he never had injury, he would have been one of the greatest running backs. He's probably the best one I've ever seen. But literally, he could not bend his knee. His knee was like as stiff as a pencil. Like it was straight up just that way. But some people just learn how to run that after that. It has great balance.
Walking like a pirate, bro.
No, he just used to spin on that knee, on that one leg that didn't bend. Just spin around in a circle. I see it so many times. See on that one he's running around.
OBJ did it too. As long as you have a super strong quad, you can be okay without an ACL. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm all out on OBJ. I'm not touching him. I'll let the next guy risk it, but if he pans out for him, good for you. But no, I'm out. So here's the thing, though, and this might be like just kind of a hot take or something, but do you guys think Zach Evans takes over a little bit over the running back room? And I know I don't touch running backs from LA, but he could probably Brocal could probably pick him up.
But he has other places he could go. I don't think he needs to go for someone who might be good. He needs help now because Pacheco's good, fine, but Cook is not going to be used.
Yeah,
like you don't have any points coming in, so you need to go for a guy who might be a starter and could be is young. And as a running back, you're only going to count him on 3 or 4 years anyway. So you need to just go 3 or 4 years for a rookie. Go get him, whatever. Especially if he's going to play.
All right. So Saquon Tron says, Fredericksonsenberg, this is dope. It's been cool hearing you guys' reaction. How do you feel about my team? Your team, I'm assuming, is this one.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So he's someone I thought
I'm just gonna take a guess off your YouTube ID.
Right. Yeah,
you.
Yep. Makes sense.
It has to be. If it's not, I'm sorry. But let's take care of Calvin's real quick. So we did talk about his he stacked that defense. So
that's the problem. He needs one more running back, and then he would be, if he gets a running back, because there's running backs available. Yeah, he'll be fine. But his receiver room is off the fucking chain.
There's Harris right here too. Harris is still out there too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised no one went after him.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
So
I would be surprised if Damian Harris becomes the starter in Buffalo.
I agree.
Yeah,
but that's why. But that's the problem is Cook. The fact that Cook is on your team.
Exactly.
That's another issue. You might only have one running back.
That's when he goes with Tajay Spears, though.
That's what you need. But you need to go get 2 running backs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, look, just kind of looking at it.
Right,
looking at it. Yeah, that has to be it.
Yeah.
How come you can read that dude's name, but you can't say, look, Anthony, listen, Linda, all right? Not do I look like an English major to you? No. Piss off, Anthony. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you.
That is so great.
Stupid Anthony. Get out of here, man.
That's funny.
All right. So here we are. So are we good?
Yeah,
Calvin,
we're good with that.
Calvin, are you still here? Thank you for coming in. Again, guys, we're trying to get to 300 and we're giving out that jersey. So that Dynasty Pylon jersey. Just stitch your team. So if you're a Denver fan, it would be a Denver Broncos fan. Or a Denver Broncos jersey. Your color, you pick whatever, and then you'll be stitched and you have to update it. So damn. That's the comment of the night. Look, Look, all right. No, it's not roast Martin season, all right? One has to do two Anthony's now. I know. Look at this. Definitely not an English major, that's for sure. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
he said
you
definitely
know what?
not.
No, yeah, no.
Oh man, this is
Get
great.
out of here. You know, and it's what is funny is sometimes this Anthony does some dumb stuff too, and he says some smart ass stuff. We know this Anthony always got something to say. All right, let's but yeah, Kelvin, not bad. Just your running back room. That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
another
look,
quarterback. So
no, I mean, I love his running back room. His room is he has exactly what Bro Cal needs.
Yeah,
he has stacks on stacks on stacks. If it's standard league scoring, that's great. Joe Burrow,
his offense is going to carry him
exactly
alone.
I mean, even you got even Joe Burrow, then you get Amari Cooper in the 5th round, and D Hop is going to be good. Ayuk is good for the future.
Bro,
Evans is still the only one there.
His team
is good. He is good. TJ Watt and Max Crosby.
Yeah.
Darren
Waller, Cole Kmet. He has Hamilton and Baker.
Guy? He's in the middle. How did
Lord.
That's the team. That's the team right there.
He's got my team. You got TJ
this guy
and
just
Shaquille
snuck in here
and Colin
in the middle of the draft, like
that's
like a ninja.
No, he came in. He was going right after you. He was like, "Oh, Martin didn't get that guy. I'm taking him. He didn't get that guy. I'm taking him there." Like literally, that is up. You should have got Nick Chubb instead of Henry. Like
for being in the middle here. For being in the middle, I like this.
No, it's really good. I mean, Amari Cooper and Ayuk and
he got Nick Chubb before him.
He has 3 number 1 receivers in a 1A.
Oh no, he did get Nick Chubb before Derrick Henry. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking there.
You know, TJ Watt is going to get you a lot of points.
Draft for a rookie wide receiver, but next year is the rookie to the receiver. Like this year was running back, right?
Yep. Marvin Harrison Jr. is the ish.
I love you too, man. I love you too.
But he won't have to worry about tight end for a while with Darren Waller, Cole Kmet. He won't have to worry about. I mean, Brandon Ayuk is still going to be there. Cooper is still going to be there for a couple more years. Hop might be, walking away, but Evans is still going to probably give you a productive year because he's the only one left on that offense. He's literally it. There's nothing else if he catches the ball.
Calvin says, "Cool beans, dudes." Now anybody want to trade me? It might be one of your receivers, man.
Yeah, it probably would have to be.
Quay's not deep at running back, but he has 3 all-star running backs.
Solid ones that'll carry him for the season.
Any of those 3 could lead the NFL in rushing. You tell me any of those 3 will lead the NFL in rushing, I'd be like, yeah, I believe it.
It's possible. Yeah, it's very possible. Taylor had a little fallout last year, but he'll get back on that horse.
He'll be okay again, especially with a rookie quarterback and the athleticism of that AR. I think that's going to help Jonathan Taylor because they won't be able to key on him because he can always go Justin Fields. He always could go you go Justin Fields and just start running down the field. You don't want to do anything. I can't throw the ball. I'm going to run down the field and get you thousands of points. You know, and once that happens, now JT looks like amazing. So I think that's a good pick. So everything he did is good.
The only, no, this is just how I view it, right? His tight ends. I really like Waller. Waller's great. Waller's one of the best, right?
Yep.
But Daniel Jones doesn't really throw to his tight ends, man.
But he might not have an option.
He might have to this year. But what if Daniel Jones just it's a weird thing of his. He just doesn't do tight ends. I don't know.
I'm not sure Daniel Jones is going to be the starting quarterback for how many years he could be the starting quarterback there.
Oh, he's there for 2 seasons. I think this big 4 or 5 year one is not.
I think 2 years and we're done. And
because after the 3rd year they can alter it there.
Exactly. So. And Darren Waller is young, fast, strong, great hands. I mean, 2 years ago, we're talking about
he's still young. Yeah,
we're talking about for 2 years he was the 3rd best tight end in the entire NFL.
Right.
So I mean, this guy that's good. And then having Cole Kmet there is your steady influence, a steady one. Because if Justin Fields does pop off, Cole Kmet's going to get a lot of touchdowns. So I mean, you
would hope
he did even last year. As much as I don't like Cole Kmet. He's not one of my favorite guys. But guess what? He still had a really good season as far as tight ends goes. When you look at his ranking, I mean, he did well. So I mean, to get him that deep in the draft, I like it.
Yeah. No. All right, you good there? You clean?
I'm good.
You clean? All
I just
right.
looked like I was a little blurry. I don't know. I was trying to refocus my.
Now you got a nice shine in the glass there. I got a player I'll trade for a kicker at this point. What? Oh yeah, you do. You got a player right here. You trade.
Since he's talking about that, yeah. I mean, Quay, good draft. You might right now. You're my favorite team, Quay. So I'm
looking at this. This is a nice team. And what's crazy is he's like, usually you look at the middle team, it's like, damn, it's gonna be hard because you're like right in the middle. These guys get the turnaround, they can, do what they gotta do and adjust. But and then getting Shaq Leonard here at the last pick is not bad. If he's good.
He could be as good as the fourth best linebacker on the team in the NFL. He could be that guy. He could be hurt, but he could be that fourth best. That's why you take him as your last pick. That's a great pick.
Yeah. I like his defensive streams. Yeah, no, I mean, all these guys are solid, dude. Hamilton and Baker's going to be in and out from his DBs and flex. I mean, he's going to have his line. He could put him at linebacker as well. Or even have him at the line, and if Shaq comes back, you don't bench Crosby. I don't think you bench Crosby.
Keep Max there. Max is probably your number 1 or number 3 lineman, period.
We love Crosby on this channel. Like, we give him his whole segment. Like, we get max or minimum Crosby. That's one of our favorite segments. So
it is.
Yeah, no. During the week, we'll put a max or minimum Crosby, and we kind of guess what he's gonna do, and then if we hit the over under on it. But yeah, so hopefully so. Is your team next?
We gotta go the other Anthony first.
No,
yeah,
we did Anthony already.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we have not.
Oh, we haven't. No, you're right.
We went to the other guy first.
You're right. Doing the other Anthony. Yeah. I'm getting to it. You guys are hilarious. Appreciate the love, like, and sub. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Fredericksonburg.
Yes,
Quadristops.
Zaquavatron.
Yes.
Zaquavatron.
So Zaquavatron, Quadriceps, Fredericksonburg. Hell of a name, man. Yep, I'm here. All right. Well, and thank you too. So, but so overall, look, this is why we mock, and it's a famous saying from this guy right here. This is why we do mock drafts during the offseason. It says it everything. But it's true though. It's true. But we like doing IDP, and I'm glad that he clearly thinks he's gonna win. But we'll get.
No, he's not my favorite team. Yeah.
No, he's. I can already see big giant hole in his roster. All right. Anthony, our Washington fan here. Right off the bat, Jalen Hurts. Why not? Got himself a running back / QB, right?
Lots of points, MVP type of talent, great line.
Yes.
You're going to score a lot of points. I think you could have waited, but whatever.
That's what I was going to say.
It's not bad. Like, you're going to have him for many years.
Yeah.
So, his running back room
is
just
scary.
as bad.
It's scary.
What are y'all doing?
No, I think Kevin Walker Jr. is by far the best running back out of the two linebacker rooms.
Yeah, but look. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get myself a rookie running back. I'm gonna go get myself a rookie running back. I'm gonna go get myself Cook. Well, I'm gonna go get the older Cook.
Hey, the one I say you never grab Dalvin Cook because you can't trust him. You don't know what team to go to.
Look at this.
The Dolphins.
So they're gonna be fighting for Tajay Spears in the waiver wire.
Yeah.
At some point, both of these guys, because I think the rest of us are. We're all right.
We're pretty set. We're okay at least.
Yeah, I mean, because we got SB here. We got 3 running backs and 3 running backs, but his are a lot better. Oh wow, I don't know.
No,
Maybe
his running backs are very good.
are
I like
better.
Gibson being your
He's at
backup.
Yeah.
Gibson being your back with McCaffrey. Yeah, that works.
Well, if they use Gibson like Gibson should be used.
He's got like 3 of the like best receiving running backs: McCaffrey, Pollard, and Gibson.
Yeah,
he did. Smashing PPR. Smash.
So this PPR,
this guy's playing PPR while the rest of us
we're smashing PPR.
are losing.
All right, so Anthony else. What else you got? So Debo,
wide receiver with Debo Samuel, McLaurin, Godwin,
and
Zay Jones
and
here
Zay
at the last
Jones.
pick. I do like this last pick here. As the last pick, I do like this.
Well, Zay Jones might be one of your most productive guys. McLaurin is the most talented guy, but Debo's gonna get the ball into multiple. Yeah, I think McLaurin's gonna get you 1,000. Godwin would usually, if it wasn't for a team that doesn't have a quarterback right now. If Trask is your answer, you don't know the question. So I worry about
you flip a coin every week and see if he's gonna be healthy.
Yeah, if he's out there, if he's healthy, you play him. He's the J.K. Dobbins of wide receivers.
Yes. I was just about to say
what you're saying is he probably should have gone running back in that spot.
I think I would have went running back. Yes.
When either of those two are playing, you throw them in. Despite if there's any ounce, hey, they might play this week. All right, throw them in.
Yeah.
They're just one of those type of dudes because they just are.
I think your team would have been a lot better with Miles Sanders or Javonte Williams on there, or even Ramondre Stevenson. Like you would have had a better team, and then waiting to the wraparound to get Debo, because I think Debo still would have been there for you. So that's just my own.
Because we all went receiver the next round.
Yeah, I think you guys all would have grabbed him.
You think?
If you lost Debo and got a good running back and you end up with DK Metcalf, does that really hurt you?
Yeah.
Or you end up with DJ Moore? Did you really hurt yourself?
Johnston.
Yeah, I mean, you're okay. You would have been fine no matter what.
You know what I like about his team, though? He is rolling the dice at the craps table with this team. I see some dudes that get hurt, but are very productive.
Yeah.
And that could or may not be there. Highsmith.
Yeah, it was because of Alex Highsmith.
That's exactly what you
Godwin.
Godwin. Kittle. Samuel. You're really gambling here. I like it. Same time, these are high guys.
You probably didn't need Highsmith when you got Trey Edmonds, or you don't need Trey Edmonds when you have Highsmith. So I mean, and I just think that you could have went a little bit more.
1,000 yards is only 59 yards a game.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, average 18. Yeah. That sounds so low now that you put it that way. That's like 4 catches for some of these guys.
Right.
For most.
That's McLaurin right there.
It is McLaurin.
That's what he does.
That's McLaurin in a nutshell right there. That's crazy. But I like so you went with Kittle. Okay.
I like George Kittle. He's one of my favorite tight ends.
This is not Malcolm Smith. This is Gardner.
That's Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
Now you have
we were looking at it, the IDP. That's when we realized we had to pause it. That's when we had to look at it finally. Like, all right, let's fix that.
He has Sauce Gardner, basically. Then he has Patrick Surtain and the other Gardner. That's maybe too many DBs.
CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Johnson, yeah.
He puts one at the flex, Surtain at DB, Garrett at the down lineman, and then Tremaine Edmonds or Highsmith, depending on who. I would say, depending on the matchup, you would throw in one of those two. Payne, you might not even need, dude. Exactly. Garrett is so good. Garrett is so good.
Smith and Payne, you might not ever use, and that could have been running backs. Either one of them could have been running backs.
Highsmith gets some double digits, though.
Yeah, but I think Edmonds is they're going to run the offense, the defense right to him. Like everything's going to be just going right to him.
In Buffalo, it was like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
There were some games where like, are you even playing?
I think Buffalo had a lot better defensive line. The Bears have nobody that can make a tackle on the defensive line. They're just going to have space eaters, and those linebackers are going to float and have to make all the plays.
We'll see. It's going to be interesting because they have so many decent, if not better than decent, like good linebackers there in Chicago now.
There's 4 linebackers that can all play, so that's what's really interesting.
They're going to eat into each other's workload, so I don't know. It'll be interesting.
If Sanborn's still there, Sanborn's going to be around the ball all the damn time. So,
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
I don't think he starts.
They would have made all these moves for him.
I don't think he
all
starts.
These other linemen or linebackers.
I think Sewell ends up starting, but I think Sanborn might start the season. Sewell takes over week 6 or something like that. Got Edmonds is going to be there. TJ Edwards is going to be there. I mean,
they're a lot faster than Sanborn, though. That's the thing.
But Sanborn's that tough dude, so I think that he's going to be there, especially at the beginning.
We'll see how Chicago plays with all this talent. Are they 3-4? They have to be 3-4.
No, they're 4-3 defense.
Really?
Yeah, they're 4-3 defense with no defensive ends right now.
They need to go 3-4 and just put these 2 linemen, the 2 outside linebackers at edge or something. I don't know.
We don't have no edge rushers, so you can't go 3-4 because we have no edge rushers.
I don't know.
Our defense is the whole problem with our entire team. I'm like,
but you guys got DBs at least. You guys fix that.
DBs are good. Our linebackers are good. Defensive line is crap. Right. So we'll see.
But overall, Anthony, look, your defense is good. Your first 5-6 dudes at offense, Cook might be the worrisome here.
Yeah. Because you only have 2 running backs and then Cook is one of them, and you don't know where he's going to go.
Yeah. I think you'll make some moves eventually.
They did want to trade for Chase Young, but they asked for a first and a second, and the Bears said, we ain't not giving you one of our first.
No, that's too much, man.
Yeah. The Bears basically said, no, we're just not. And that's what they did. And then the next report was Chase Young's not being shopped. Like, what's the next report?
Yeah.
Because they thought they could get the first round for the Bears. The Bears were like, nah, bro, we're okay.
Yeah. All right, Anthony, here you go. You wanted to be last, you're last. We normally don't grade ourselves unless we really want to. Unless you guys want us to, we will, but normally we just
whatever.
So you guys grade us and put what you think in the comments.
I'm okay with that, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All
right. Like all 3 of you suck. That's what
right.
All right. So Anthony decided to go with Deshaun Watson, CJ Stroud, and Purdy.
Okay.
I like that he grabbed Purdy, the very last Mr. Irrelevant pick of the draft.
I love that pick. Yes.
And how ironic it was to put him there at that spot at Mr. Ironic. What the hell?
Irrelevant, Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah. I put it around. What the hell am I saying? What in the hell is that?
Demon
drum roll, please. Eckler, Stevenson, J.K. Dobbins, and Chase Brown. So
I love his running backs.
Chase Brown, I think, is going to end up. I told you guys this when we were talking about rookies months ago. I think he's going to end up being a starter. Watch.
Did we showcase him?
No, we did. We never did talk about him, but we talked about him because I'm an Illinois fan, and I always thought that this guy, though he's ranked 20, is going to be a type of running back that you're going to want on your team. That's a good one. J.K. Dobbins, as we say, he's one of those guys. If he's healthy, you play him. That's just what it is on that team. Stevenson is going to be. I think he's going to run for 1,200 yards. I'm thinking this year. And they don't need him. I worry about Eckler because I don't know what they're going to do with him. You know, they already have your replacement already on the team, so I do worry about that.
Such a dickhead, man. Such a dickhead. Freaking Anthony, bro. All right. So receivers with Stephon Diggs, DK, Jerry Jeudy. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's thin, man. But
you had to realize what? Hold that. If healthy, that might be all.
I was gonna say, if healthy, that might be all you need.
Yeah, because I mean, it's thin, but it's okay because if you need another receiver, you go get one. There's a lot of guys that are still around that you could go play still.
Oh yeah, the receivers are usually the ones like I worry the least because there's more of them. So if you look at it, week 13, Diggs, 5 is DK, and then Jerry Jeudy is also 5, isn't he?
Yep.
Hang on. Oh, that's not updated. I think they're 5 as well. I think. I can't remember.
But I like where he
are the Broncos bye week 5?
Yeah, it's right. No, 9.
It's
They're week 9.
Yeah, it's 9.
Okay. He's fine.
And I think the Broncos going to be sneaky, very sneaky good this year too. Very sneaky.
So Calvin says my running back room isn't ideal, but they are connected to high scoring teams. Yes, but injuries, you're screwed.
Yeah, that was
our point. Like you're gonna have to go, and you're gonna have to try
and look. Cook might not be your starting running back. Cook might not end up with the
Harris might take over. We don't know.
Yeah.
Like what if they like Harris more and he might snuff all the touchdowns? You're only getting yards now.
You already have them fight with Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I don't know, like there's no way Josh like that. Like I like watching Josh Allen when he goes on like podcasts and stuff. He's one of my favorite players. If not, he is my favorite player. And whenever he talks, he's like, they ask him like, hey, when you run, like, is that like part of the plan, or you just kind of like what happened? Like what goes through your head? And he goes, honestly, I just want to score. And there is no plan for it. Like, there is no, like, all right, if I don't make it here, I'm going to go run for it. He says if the option's open and he can get more yards than he can get the throw, he takes the run. So immediately, what does that say to me? That says that he's probably going to snuff a lot of touchdowns.
Yep.
If they're at the 12-yard line, Josh Allen's going to take them, man. Mm-hmm. He can run 10 yards easy.
I agree.
I like what Anthony's saying. So it was only 15 rounds and 2 wide receivers and a non-PPR, so wide receivers aren't as important.
Well, we did kind of mention we were doing PPR, right?
Yeah, and that's how we started off with. And I Austin Eckler is where I worry about you, but
half PPR. There you go.
Yeah,
meet you in the middle. No, I thought I was kind of.
Oh yeah, he did say. I did hear this. Braden, did you hear that Peyton tell Ben DiNucci after he threw a pick six that they're hiring greeters at Walmart? I did hear him say that. Yes.
No way.
Sean Payton said, like, hey, they're hiring greeters at Walmart, man. You might, if you leave right now, you might make it.
I thought I heard non-PPR. It's fine. You were also the ones like, oh, are we doing Dynasty? Yeah, no, it's fine. Look, either way, I like your team.
I mean, he's too good of a fantasy player to not have a good team.
Yeah. Still good. Yeah, you're still good. Look, you got Fuasea Luakan, okay.
Yeah. Which I think is the number one linebacker in
he is, but I think my little worry is this year. I think the other sophomores that they drafted last year might have a good up. I think Chad Muma and Walker step it up this year.
It doesn't even matter. I still say Oluokan's going to have a good.
Oluokan's going to be productive. Don't get me wrong. But yeah.
And then having Brooks right behind him, that kind of makes that feel good. Nick Bosa is one of my favorite defensive linemen. Mm-hmm. Petrie, yeah. I like DB. That just makes sense there. I mean, another guy who's going to score, get you some points. Mm-hmm. Dalton Schultz, I'm not sure exactly how I feel about him at all.
I think he might be a sneaky ninja.
I don't know if he scores enough.
I think CJ Stroud might look his way.
It's gonna be a security blanket, man.
Yeah. I think he's gonna.
He has to learn. I think CJ Stroud's gonna have a Justin Fields problem. He's gonna have to learn how to throw to guys that aren't wide open. Because when you play on a team with that much talent, always had a guy that's wide open. Can you anticipate Dalton Schultz?
Yeah, but Dalton Schultz gets open.
Yeah, it's tight.
He's not a big different. He gets open. He finds a way to get open, but he doesn't the moment he catches it, he doesn't have a lot of yards after the catch, but he gets open.
I hope so. I worry about him.
Schultz might be something special. Yeah. Stroud.
But what's great is that Stroud Schultz stack. He's just said the Stroud Schultz stack. Mm-hmm. That's what I like.
The tongue twister.
When you put that in, you do if you see CJ Stroud starting to do this stuff, put him in, you get that stack. That's gonna get you a lot of points. And then the fact that that's your backup quarterback, and you bring him in, and you might score more points. That works.
Overall, his QB room isn't horrible.
No, I mean,
because once Purdy comes back, he's going to take over. Unless Sam Darnold is just baller status right now.
I know you guys believe it. I don't even think Sam might not start.
There has been a glimpse there. No, he's going to start week 1.
I don't know if one of those guys are ready.
I think. Look,
well, it'd be Trey Lance then because Purdy.
I believe in the Shanahan system, and he makes QBs. He just molds. I don't know how.
Darnold showed promise when he first got to Carolina until he got hurt against Dallas.
For the first 4 weeks, everyone was riding on his horse, man. Don't tell me you
don't get me, but don't understand this. Trey Lance, you have to figure out what the hell he is. So if Trey Lance is healthy, he is going to play.
Well, right There's now, not a question about Purdy.
But that's my point is that right now Purdy won't be ready for week 1. Trey Lance will be ready for week 1. So if Trey Lance is ready, he's going to start. If not for anything other reason except for you could trade him. You could showcase him and get him out of your system.
That's so much asset that you guys paid for the dude, though.
Yeah, that's why you have to do something with him. That's why, like, if he's there, it's not even because you want to win. Because I think Darnold will be a better to win the game, but you gotta play Trey Lance because you got.
What if Darnold goes for 400 yards in like 3 touchdowns?
He threw 5 interceptions because there's no way he's going to. You're throwing the ball so many times. He's throwing to the wrong team too.
That's the only way. You never know. You don't know.
Kyle Shanahan knows how to pull back on the reins on these quarterbacks. There's no way.
They were showcasing preseason. Yeah, no, when shit happens.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, how do you think I feel? We traded all that stuff to get RG3, and then 2 years later, we're like, throw that 4th round pick in there.
I know. That was tough. That was tough.
Yeah. But I don't know if you guys show this. That's why I went to Schultz. Could have Joku Stack and Watson both same age, and Schultz, with the young QB.
I think that's smart. I think that's a smarter move.
I'm new here, so of course. By the way, again, thank you.
All right.
So what spot did the host draft from?
All right, Martin, what you think, man? Where you show you were in the middle.
Are we done with Anthony's team?
Yeah, Anthony's team did himself in, so he's right in the middle. Anthony's team is the Kirk Cousins of the draft right now. He's the prime meridian of this draft.
I don't know. I think he has something here with if CJ and Schultz here, man.
And Schultz only signed a 1-year deal.
Yeah, so this is not like forever. This is not going to,
Yeah, but if
I think CJ's good for a couple years.
Deshaun is Bowser young. Next year or something like that. I don't know.
Deshaun is young still. I mean, don't give me.
They didn't go back to Bledsoe for Brady. Then Shanny shouldn't be allowed to trade.
No, Shanny can mold. He's not a trader. He's all right. So go back to this. I drafted here at the 5th.
All right. Let's critique Martin. Okay, so Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Tank Bigsby, and Aljair. See, he understood the assignment about running backs. What you want to go, you'll get someone who's good now, and you get someone who's good later, and you can replace them as they fall apart.
I still think he should have gotten Chubb instead of Henry. But
I agree. I agree with that too. I agree with that.
I didn't look at that
because Chubb has been leading the league in rushing all last 2 years. Derrick Henry's been getting hurt. Yeah,
he's got one left good year in the tank.
Right? He might, but he's not. It's probably not going to be as good as Nick Chubb. So that's the thing. So I like what you did there. I think Bigsby and Aljair are really good backups. So you're good at running back. Your running back room is good. It will tell the tale of time. So even as they get older, you'll still be okay. When we look at wide receivers, AJ Brown, that's a baller, right? Williams, I worry about right now because he's because I feel like you got him too early. Not that he's on your team, but you got him so early to be a number 2, and he's not a number 2 because he's not even going to be playing for the first 6 games. He's on that, he's just on a different level right now. But Tyler Lockett could start immediately.
Yeah,
Jahan Dotson could end up being their number 1 receiver, which might not mean anything for Washington because it depends on how good their quarterback is.
He's doing pretty good. I feel like he's a solid pick there at Washington. He was our favorite receiver last year. Me and Mark praised him a lot before, and then he went in.
Mm-hmm.
And he did pretty good. All right.
He looked good.
He's got to stay healthy though.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, so
Terry McLaurin's that guy.
All right, so let's put this. Kirk Cousins, that's the worst insult. And Schultz Stroud is my highlight. Geez, no wonder why I outlasted you on team.
You didn't outlast me.
You did. He won.
Technically, Mark won, but he's talking about us too.
I know.
The three. But I appreciate it. Look, so all right, we have here on this show is Kirk Cousins. It might not be like that this year. Who is the new Prime Meridian? So Kirk Cousins is that Prime Meridian, right? Are you above the Kirk Cousins line or below the Kirk Cousins line? Who's that new guy?
I don't think you can make him the Prime Meridian anymore. I think he's made.
No, that's what I'm saying. He was the new guy. Is it Jared Goff?
All the way up? Maybe. Could be Jared.
No, I think Jared Goff is still not up.
He's higher than that. Now. Derek Carr.
Derek Carr is probably one.
Derek Carr, Carr. Probably could be Derek Carr.
Derek Carr is that guy.
Probably a good one.
We'll see how they do, but no. So on their channel they might be. I think so Kirk Cousins a lot because of Anthony, or not Anthony, but Mike,
yeah,
who's a Giants fan and hates him because when he was in Washington. So.
But Kirk Cousins
Mike
scores
hates everybody,
points, man.
so it don't even matter.
Kirk Cousins scores points. My point is that I think you're about the 5th or 6th best team on here. But I think if I was ranking you, you'd probably be 5. That's right. What I'm saying. So I mean that's still right in the middle, right? You know, like 5, 6, 7 is in the middle. There's only 12 spots, so I mean it's not bad.
Yeah,
and you make good moves during the year too. So I'm not really worried about you. So it is what it is with that.
Yeah. I was just referring. So Cal, does that Cal? Yeah. I am the host.
The hostess was the mostest, huh?
Of this show. So where do we leave off at?
Mark Andrews is obviously. Come on, do we have to say anything about Mark Andrews? Just say his name.
Right.
It is what it is.
Probably number 2.
Yeah. If not, at times he's as good as Kelsey. And he's young. He's younger. So for a dynasty, you might want to go Andrews even more than you want to go Kelsey. It's crazy. Justin Fields, I think, is a home run. I'm pissed off because he took my guy. That's the guy I wanted. But you know what? It's a great pick. And it's good for this year and it's good for the future. And I think that was a really good pick for you.
There's still some people that are on the fence with him.
I know
because of recent bias standards. Like I get it, but they also probably don't see what the Bears have done to elevate that line and the weapons around him. Like Fields hasn't had weapons ever.
Never. Like
they brought in more, obviously with Claypool.
Claypool.
They need to use him more. Okay, yeah. That dude is tall as shit. And how are you not
and athletic? Him? And athletic. And
I don't understand.
He didn't know the offense yet, and that was the problem, I think. And I think
I don't understand it either, man. I really don't. Like they need to use him more. They need to make him the 3rd best receiver in the NFL.
Mooney is a good number 2. He's a really good number 2, especially if you got double T DJ Moore. I think that works out really well.
Yeah, they got 1, 2, and 3 there. Like they need to.
It works. But my Justin Fields thing is this. All right, so Martin, we had 2 running backs and they both have 600 yards of rushing, right? You would think that you rush them, you rank them the same, right? But if the other running back also has 800 yards of receiving, who's the better running back? You want the guy who's
the guy who has 8 plus
the 1,300 yards. Yeah. So those, Justin Fields' numbers as quarterback is on the same level as Davis Mills. Yes. But Justin Fields also had 1,200 rushing yards, and he scores touchdowns. So it makes you so much better. It's like when you look at stats, you can make him say whatever you want him to say. But if you fix the offensive line and you allow him to go ahead and be,
his internet cut out again.
But if you allow him to be who he's supposed to be, I'm telling you that he's not on that level. He's going to be an MVP candidate, and I think that this is a good year for you. And I think for the future, it's going to look really good. Like next year, it's going to look even better.
I hope so. I'm glad they addressed the receiver.
They needed to.
And that's what they needed to. Yeah, exactly. And he's so fast. Like I think this is DJ Moore's best quarterback.
Yeah.
His entire career. Now, you think about everyone who's thrown to DJ Moore, he still somehow gets 800 to 1,000 yards a season.
Yeah, 1 year with 800 yards. Everything else is 1,000.
Yeah, wasn't that like his rookie year or his like
rookie
third
year? Like it was like 800.
Or no, even last year. Last year was, I don't know, but at the 1 year was like 800, but everything else is like 1,000. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like, it's crazy. We have an episode where it's like we compare 4 or 5 different receivers that are all the same guy.
Yeah,
one of our episodes.
Yep. That T. Higgins.
It was CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, DJ Moore,
and Terry McLaurin. Yeah,
and we're like, these guys all get 1,000 yards
all the time.
Yeah, and some of them don't really, and all of them don't really see the end zone except for Higgins. So
yep, exactly,
it's crazy. There he is. So yeah.
So now, Mark, you help me look at his defense. We're looking at, Quinn Williams is great. I like that pick. Micah Parsons is great. You can play him at the linebacker or at the DN spot.
Although Quinn Williams just scrubbed all the Jet stuff from his Instagram.
But this is what you do during this time of the year.
I know.
Yeah. He'll play somewhere and
he's gonna play with the Jets, and they're gonna pay him. Just watch.
I hope.
Probably.
Like, he says "F you" and then he walks over across the street to the Bills. You know how much of a slap in the face that would be, or even worse, the Giants.
Let's say, go to the Giants.
Like literally, like across.
They can just switch. The Bills can just switch Ed Oliver for Quinn Williams.
Well, actually,
oh, it will work.
Yeah.
Then you said Micah Parsons is there.
Yeah.
Isaiah Simmons, that star backer. That's the cheat code. That's not fair. But
I like him. I really do.
Yeah.
I love Micah Fitzpatrick. I think that's a good pick too. Daniel Jones being your backup is Minka. Yeah, Minka. Well, I think Daniel Jones is a good one too.
As a backup, I got him as last. I feel like they're both rushing quarterbacks. Daniel Jones is the ugliest rushing quarterback I've ever seen and witnessed in my life.
I wish we could play the video of him getting tackled by the turf monster.
The turf monster. Yeah, that's right. Runs 90 yards and the turf monster grabs him and yoink. His shoelaces. Right, he's like the freaking Tin Man out of the damn Wizard of Oz running with the football. Like, I don't like, and you love to see it because you like, what is he doing? and defenses just let this man run. It's like,
no, he's a great bootleg quarterback. He's great at bootlegging.
Yeah. The issue is he's my backup. I have him here for about 2 years in the Giants. I don't think I'll have him after that because I know the new quarterbacks will be rolling in by that point, and someone somewhere is gonna drop. I don't know. But for 2 years on the Giants is okay.
And it's gonna work as long as Justin Fields stays healthy. This works, so I have no problem with it.
Yeah. So overall, I don't know what do you guys think to answer Calvin's question? Like, how
you're not the best team, but you're definitely not the worst. I would almost put you as high as 3.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say lower than that, but okay. I'll take that.
Because your running back room is good. You don't have huge glaring holes. Tyler Lockett saves your receiver room too. Mark Andrews is the second best tight end.
I got him in the 10th.
Your defense is good. Your defense is stout. So you literally don't have any huge holes. The problem with everyone else's team, they have huge holes. You don't have those holes, and that's why I think that we're talking about 3-4 for you. I think I think I like your team more than I like Anthony's.
Oh, Anthony, you hear that? You hear that?
Yeah, I think I like your team more like Anthony's.
Damn, that's 2 for 2. Anthony, get shit on.
Well, I don't like Anthony's quarterbacks.
I don't like
to start. I mean, CJ could blossom into a superstar, but he's just going to take some time.
Is it the Watson pick?
I like Watson.
Could be.
He could be good.
Yeah, he likes Watson. I'm not a big fan of Watson.
I think Watson can turn it around. I think everything that happened was just hasn't played in 2 years.
Exactly.
Wasn't really like involved at the beginning, really. So he was thrown into a system where he was like uncomfortable with. I think this year is going to change.
Here's the thing with Deshaun. Think about it. So Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore, Donovan Peoples-Jones, David Njoku. I mean, with a great offensive line in front of him.
Yeah.
This is a bounce back year. I think that this team wins 9 or 10 games. Watch.
Yeah, no, I agree. So overall, I don't know. Do you guys want to do yours? Or you guys want to call it?
Yeah, we're good.
Still don't have a first round pick next year.
I'll do a real fast, quick run. So, quarterbacks, not bad. Got Herbert, which okay, he may or may not turn out to be average. Seems like, I don't know, after the rookie year, I don't know. But Bryce Young, we'll see what happens with him. I do believe in him. I don't care about the size, to be honest. I think it's good. I think he's played that his whole life. He'll be fine. Aaron Jones, Monty, Williams, Barkley. I like your Williams and Monty pick. Barkley, obviously, he's going to be producing. Let's hope he doesn't hold out. Then you're really screwed. And Aaron Jones is Aaron Jones. Like, that dude he's just good. So you might have to look into the running back room next year. Just or maybe not freshen it up a little bit, but I think you're fine for the next 3 years. And receiver, you had to go get QJ. You love that, man.
I thought you got him way too early. That's why I thought you way too early. Good pick. Just not.
Yeah, it might have been too early. I don't know. St. Brown obviously is really good.
Yeah.
QJ and then Zay Flowers. That's it. You're hoping a lot.
Yeah.
Out of Zay Flowers, you better.
And QJ, because QJ, they're both QJ, third. They're both third receivers on a team that Herbert loves. Those two guys.
2 weeks in, and both Williams and Allen are hurt, and QJ becomes number 1. We'll be fine.
You hope?
Yeah, maybe.
You hope.
I probably would have used this Mayer pick for another receiver down here.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I think you'll be fine with streaming just Sam Laporta week in, week out. He seems to be the only tight end there. So, yeah. Defensively, you got Fred Warner. Then as your lineman, you got Brian Burns. That's your guy.
That's your guy, exactly.
That's your guy. And then DBs, Jeremy Chin and Jones. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And Jeremy Chin can play linebacker too. So.
Jones could be a cheat code if he's still in that same role. Yeah. So he's going to be in your flex. Look, guys, this guy plays a lot on New England. That's I don't know, maybe because they were hurting in depth, and maybe towards the end of the season they were like on injuries.
Yeah, I think towards the end they actually had injuries, so he had to play corner.
Right. So
because early in the year he was just doing punt returns, kick returns, and then they started slowly working him in on the offensive side.
On defense, yeah.
Yep, he wasn't on defense.
He wasn't playing defense. But then they had so many injuries where all of a sudden this dude's getting interceptions and tackling people. And I'm like, he got like 35 points, I think, in a game.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
On Martin's bench.
30 to 40. Yeah. But no, it was overall, like, we'll see how he plays out. If New England utilizes him again like that, he should be a special player on your team. So that could be everyone's IDP Dynasty guy that could save a week or two if he pops off. Mm-hmm. Like this guy, you just put him at your flex, and you hope. I wouldn't do that at the beginning. I would honestly have him, and week 1 or 2, if they use him the same way, he's sitting my flex for the rest of the season. I don't care. He's that good because they use him everywhere. And if those first 2 weeks, there's a little bit of glimpse of him playing both sides of the ball and special teams, flex all day.
Especially if you have special team yards. That's the thing. If you have those kick return yards, you definitely want to put him. But I got to say this: your Herbert is a better pick than what Martin's saying. I think he's the 6th best quarterback in the entire NFL. He's the 6th best.
Though.
I mean, even right now, he's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like he's
I'm a
still
little lower on Herbert than, but we'll see. I like Herbert. Don't get me wrong. He can be something special because we've seen it before. Just I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's go with Brian's team. So quarterback T-Law and did you mean to make this one?
Yeah, I did.
You
I
did
did
it, right?
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
I saw
went
the
to Tua.
times up, so I didn't know.
Tua was the one he didn't mean to do.
No, I did. I
No,
did. Yeah.
All right. So Tua and T-Law. Okay. T-Law is a really special guy. I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be the face of that franchise for many years. And honestly, I don't mind T-Law at all. If I had him on my dynasty team, I'd be okay with it. I'd be like, he's really good.
Week in, week out with him. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Running back room, Brees Hall, I like. Sanders, I like. And Jamal Williams, he's going to be a touchdown vulture.
Yep.
So
on a team where Kamara might not be there. Yeah.
So Williams is probably going to be there, taking all touchdowns. Sanders is going to be decent until he gets hurt. Hopefully he stays healthy. Now he's on a new team. Maybe they utilize him differently. I hope he stays hurt, but deep down
because he's on that young team.
Hurt week 1, but that's just
I know why you won.
I don't care.
Is it bad that I also wouldn't mind him getting hurt week 1? Because then they'll have a worse draft pick, and then the Bears would be better.
Yeah. So Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore, and Calvin Ridley and Mooney, all solid guys. They Ridley might be the next Marvin Jones. We don't know yet. This is his first team back in like two seasons. So, Roman, you're back. All right. So yeah, we're still going. Usually these long ones, we're here for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
We're past our mark. Did we break record today?
If we get to 2:30, if we get to 2:30, we will be.
All right. Well, we've had a lot more viewers that are new that came in today.
Yeah.
So, and we went through all.
Well, I think some of our live stream, like our watch parties, have gone pretty long.
Oh no, but besides that doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like regular episodes. So yeah. So we're just talking about Brian's team real quick. There's a dude in the middle. And
that's a solid
tight
team.
end, you got Ingram.
It's a stack with Lawrence.
Oh, you stacked hard with Jacksonville here.
Yeah, I sure did.
Mm-hmm.
You went all Jacksonville
and
here.
then when Tua comes in, I still have Tyreek.
You believe in Jacksonville this year, huh?
I think they win the division, yeah.
That's not bad. I mean, I like it.
But that's why I went Tua, because I had Tyreek. So if that week they're out, I still have a stack there.
Yeah, but he really wanted Justin Fields because then he would have had a stack with both DJ
Moore.
And
That's exactly what I wanted.
I saw this pick. I'm like, I could be a dickhead and just grab him right here. I could. And I know that the QBs were leaving. I'm like, all right, Lamar's gone. I think I'll just.
I was like, man, I was like, man, T-Law's still there, Herbert's still there. I might be able to sneak this out.
You know what's funny? I was actually looking at him too because I was thinking about being a dick. I was like, screw it. I know who he wants. I'll take him.
Oh man, that's funny.
I do like your linebackers here, Nick Bolton and Reddick. That is absolute nastiness, right? That is gonna get you mad points.
Well, and Hassan Reddick can play lineman too. So
he can play lineman too. He's like he has a D
yeah.
lineman
So
thing.
he is going to be your lineman because you don't have another one.
So
well, no, I have Bosa.
Joey Bosa, yeah, Joey Bosa.
Right, I have Bosa, Bolton, and Reddick. And
his defense is disgusting. Like
they're going to get to lots of points.
Bolton, Reddick, Brisker, and Bosa, they're all starters, but you can put one of these guys in the flex.
Hey.
Yep.
That is
in our league, I have Brisker and
Sneed.
Bolton, so I know what it's like to have those guys.
I hate you.
And TJ.
Yeah, but
that is crazy stuff. That is good. So your defense is good. And then you got Mooney here at the end here, not bad. Pretty good for your last fourth receiver. And then L'Jarius Sneed is a pretty good pick as well. So I like it. It's not bad. But yeah, Roman, thank you for coming in. It is one of our longest episodes. We usually try and shoot for an hour.
Yeah.
But sometimes we go on for 2, and you could leave, come back, and you're still here, I guess.
Yeah, fun though. It was a fun episode. So
yeah, next week I don't think we're gonna do any mock drafts or anything. We're gonna chill out for that a bit. We're going to do some division. What the hell? What's up with you guys' internet?
I don't know. I was gonna say he just did.
First you, now him. What's going on over there in Indianapolis?
What's going on in the Midwest?
Or Chicago, where the hell you guys are at?
Well, I'm in Indianapolis. He's in Chicago.
Lights went out.
Yep.
Just flashed. I was like, "What?" It came right
it's
back
all good
on.
to have a newborn, so I'm. Oh yeah, we knew. We have our. Yeah, okay. So you know.
Oh, there you go. Well,
I'm gonna ask you some questions about this because our producer has been very interesting. He just had a newborn himself.
Yes,
and he is getting his ass kicked by his son. So I want to know if your son or your daughter is kicking your ass as well.
They have a cute face, man. You can't help it. Just let them do it.
What's up, Teo? How are you? Cook before Connor is interesting to me. Welcome in. Cook before Connor. So I see Connor.
Dalvin Cook.
Which Cook? Yeah, Dalvin Cook.
I'm pretty sure you said Dalvin. So
Yeah.
here's Dalvin, right?
Dalvin Cook. I thought was way too early to go.
Where the hell is Connor?
The next round down. Wasn't it? I could have sworn I saw.
Connor didn't even get drafted.
Connor got drafted.
Connor did get. Connor, he's before. No. So he's on the same line as Dalvin Cook.
Why'd you tell me to go down? If Connor before Cook, why'd you tell me the next row down?
The next row over. All right, the same row. How about that?
All
right,
man. I still look.
It's not up. It's the same row.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Fix your eyes.
No, that's because funny. Here's Jones, Ingram, Dobbins.
No, because it was coming around.
Up. Connor is the Cook 6'11", round 6'11" pick.
6'11"?
Yes, and Cook was 4?
So Cook before Connor. There it is.
Yeah.
God, man. Ass kick is saying it lightly. What's up, Tank? Freaking lurking McLurster over there. Son, okay, all right. Oh my gosh, son, and yes, mostly kicking the wife's ass. The oldest are kicking mine. Yo, look.
Hey, I feel you now. I feel you.
You both, okay? You and Tank. All right, Tank's our guy. Like if we wouldn't be here, that's our producer. All right, he's. Let's just say he's on a hiatus, okay? But he's still there for us.
You call him a hiatus, dude. He's there all the time. He's literally with me.
Yeah, but for football, he's done with, man. He's completely out.
He was just there yesterday. We did the Panda
I'm talking about
show
for
yesterday.
football though. Football, he
did the Panda
Grizzly show yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but like when it comes to Sundays,
he's gonna be fine.
He's still late.
Yeah, he is late, but he's gonna be just fine. That's what I want to tell you guys. So, there's a game that I want us to all go to. So, we'll talk about it off the air. But there's a game in Indianapolis that I want us all to go up to.
Now, is that all including me?
Including you, because I think this would be a time that you could go visit Mark.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a perfect time. I think it'll be a real good game, and the tickets are already cheap.
Okay. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, real football. Look, man. Am I missing this one? Did anybody get this reference?
Yeah, I'm not saying that. No. Dig up.
I don't know. I haven't watched all the Simpsons. I'm sorry, Tank. We just killed your reference. I'm so sorry. I hope someone in chat understood you. We did. No, because like sometimes Sundays he's busy. Like I get his family and whatever. But look, I myself have not done a lot of episodes with Tank because they have another show which involves TV shows and movies and comics and stuff.
Yeah.
That was that's his go-to baby, but I have not worked with Tank in a while.
You sound jealous.
No, it's his choice. That's fine because and you know what? It's fine because he knows I can run this by myself. By the way, we found out what
do
the
a
hell
pretty
the
good
issue
job.
was with the thumbnail.
Pretty. Oh, he told you? It was
Hank
just
and I kind of explored a little bit.
We talked about it off
but
screen.
that's the whatever. Like, who cares? All right, who cares? Y'all plan on streaming Sunday? I forgot if Sundays or Wednesdays. No, we do both.
Yeah, we don't do both.
We have the morning spike.
Morning. Say what?
Yeah, we used to say the morning spike on Sunday.
Yeah, the morning spike. We do shots, and that's why it's called morning spike because we take bets during the season, and if you lose, you take you spike your drink the next week. I think the largest one was someone took almost 5 shots in a single moment.
I took 4.
I think the largest one was 5, wasn't it? Somebody here took 5.
I don't know if anyone did it on camera. I know I did a lot on camera.
That's because you had. I took a lot last year because I kept getting by a yard or two. That
being you, I kept being you.
Last year, I kept losing by a single point or a yard, but it was so close. So
once again, when there's nothing on the line, I win.
So, but yeah, no, we'll do Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights. We are starting to do individual teams during the lunch hours.
Yeah.
So depending on where you're at,
or breakfast hours if you're on
West Coast,
the West Coast.
Yeah.
If you're West Coast, it's going to be in the morning. Like tomorrow, we might go in on at Pacific Mountain Time. We might go in at 8:30, 9 o'clock, which would be 11:30, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and Central. I don't know, man. You guys are weird.
It's 11, I believe, Central. But
wouldn't it be 10?
It's 11.
11 to 10:30. Yeah. So
it's 11.
Yeah. So yeah, might have to tag along off screen.
Hey, tell you this is gonna be a fun game. I'm gonna tell you guys about it on Sunday, but yeah.
Okay.
Right. Me and Tank, we're talking about it. We got to figure it out. It's gonna be a good time. Indianapolis, let's do this, guys.
He said, sounds like my kind of game, but that's also why I have 3 kids now. That's funny.
I'll be back full time for sure. Preseason games, and you guys have full faith on it. Look, see, this is exactly what I said. See, okay, it has nothing to do with jealousy. Like I feel like I've had some solo shows. Brian has had some solo shows.
I definitely have some solo shows.
Mark will never do any solo shows.
I would never let you do it. If I'm there, I'm with you. If I'm around, I'm coming on.
I'm a Bama boy. I turn notifications on for y'all. So if I got the time, well, I appreciate that.
Please do.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
So his time tomorrow, we should be around.
It's about lunch.
We're talking about the Colts tomorrow.
Yeah, Colts.
At Alabama, time would be 11
Eastern,
right?
So it'll be same as Mark.
Eastern. No, he's
it's
it
same as Mark.
Yeah,
so same as Mark.
As me. Yeah.
What time you want to go on? 11:30 or 12? Right.
Well, are we on either 12 or 12:30?
Well, we messed up on the 8:30 my time because of the stupid thumbnail issue. we can go back early morning tomorrow. We'll do. So my 8:30 is your what? 11:30.
11:30. So go 11:30 tomorrow. That's fine.
All right, Teo. We're going 11:30. We'll be in your lunch hour. All right.
Awesome.
We'll be in on your lunch hour wherever you're doing.
And now we're being recruited.
Any of you guys want to come with me, Mike, and I'm always down to go on their show.
Yeah, I might want to do that.
Yeah, that's our family right there. That's family right there. Anthony is Get Right. They do mock drafts on Fridays and Sundays. But the thing is, if you commit to a Friday, you almost passively aggressive. Hey, if you do Friday, you gotta come back Monday.
Yeah.
Right.
That's kind of the key, because if you do your draft on Friday, the evaluation side is on Monday, and you got to defend your team because Frank is going to give you an F. So yeah. Hey guys, we're rambling on. We'll be here tomorrow, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about the Colts. Pacific Mountain, we will be talking about the Colts at 8:30 in the morning. I know if I'm less energetic, which I have been those mornings.
Oh, yes. Here's the telltale sign. If Mark comes on, he has his glasses on, it's going to be a long show.
Well, it's going to be a short show. It's going to be a short show. He's going to be a short show.
He's going to be like, yeah, no, that team sucks. And that'll be the end of the whole show.
Look. It's look. All right.
Wait till our sixth one. We get to the Cardinals. That one will be like 5 minutes long.
I'll be I'll be a little bit more awake. All right. It's just
2 wins
in the morning.
Good night.
Yeah. So no, we're going to grade after the show, like you guys did on this one. Okay.
That sounds
all right.
Awesome.
So you guys piece it. I was actually thinking about piecing this one because we just now broke record on this show at 2:30.
Right.
It's time.
Yeah, let's get it. We officially broke our record at 2:34. This is a long one for us. But it was fun. I enjoyed doing IDP. Hopefully we get more views on this. What I'll do is I'll break this one up into smaller pieces. That way it's not as crazy, and we'll do. I'll work on magic. We'll do that. All right, guys. Anything else?
No, I mean, thank everyone for coming in. This was a lot of fun. I love doing mock drafts. I love being able to talk about these teams, but understand what IDP guys and knowing these players, it's so much more fun, so much more involved. Try to get your friends to do it. Enhance your experience. So if you get a chance, Dynasty is great, but IDP is probably the best way to go. Please try it out, guys. Just try it out.
Whole defense sucks, man. I can't do it anymore. Whole defense sucks. It just sucks. Look forward to watching back later. Peace. Yeah, of course. You too. You take care, my guy, and your family as well. So hopefully you come back and see you around. Again, we're giving out another jersey once we hit 300. So we're that close. We got to make that video.
15. We're 15 away, guys. We got to hurry up and do this.
We got to make that video quick. Like
we
tomorrow, Mark. Unless Brian, you want to be part of it?
No, he said he wanted to be part of it.
You want to be part of it?
I was going to unsubscribe and then subscribe, try to be number 300.
No way, nobody likes you.
That's not how that works. You could be subscriber 300. That's not going to get you anything.
Yeah, that'll be on this man's channel. They all do. That's their niche. They do mock drafts to the T, and they don't do what our man is with IDP. So they might do it this year, but yeah, but they do mock drafts Friday nights, and then they kind of go over to Monday nights. So, yeah, we're all over the place. We do Gridiron Heights reviews. It's a great show, and then we do individual teams, and we're all over the place.
Hey, we love football, so we talk about all football news as it comes out. We don't believe in the off season. We believe there's always something else going on. So this is what we talk about.
Look at Teo, man, making some bot accounts. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow in your lunch hour, or even if you're up early in the morning on the west side. We're going to talk about the Colts, and see how we eval. We're going to look at the rookies coming in, talk about their history, talk about their schedule, and then we kind of guess at the end of what they could be, and then we reflect on it next year. So see how well we did. Love it. Look forward to the content. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you're part of the family now, buddy. So we got to make that video though for the other jersey.
Yes.
All right, guys. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you guys are at. Goodbye, Josh Allen. Goodbye, Mark. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Mark.
Goodbye, guys.
I thought you would say goodbye, Mark.
I've done that before, but
that's fine.
Didn't want to do that today.
All right, guys. Take care. See you guys around. See you tomorrow.
Yep. Later.
Same Sosa.
Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that game up. Stepping up to the competition. Only first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate.